Ayuk Osman Ghazi. Travel back 700 years to a fantasy Earth. The world is a gritty, dangerous place. The papacy is challenged by an anti-pope. The papal disbanded Templars recede into memory, and the Teutonic Order seems to be consuming magic, secularizing and growing in power. Two emperors battle within the Holy Roman Empire, and Hungary is at its height, but is being torn apart by a civil war. As they all fight amongst themselves, I expand rapidly and consume everything. The adventurers that call themselves the Champions of the Sun discovered that I am a vampire. Now they are trying to create a powerful weapon to destroy me. They will never succeed. While many have walked with these self-proclaimed champions, these are the present adventurers.
Only a city as grand, beautiful and powerful as Genoa could bear a man of my talent. Me? I am Naldo Renzi, treasure hunter, adventurer, master swordsman, and lover. In my journeys, I have learned of the adventures of the Champions of the Sun. They are just who I am looking for to assist me in the retrieval of the rare artifacts I seek, and heaven knows they could use my help in whatever they are up to.
I am Baldur, a Norseman, a soldier, and an Eldritch Knight. I left my home to leave politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
I am Kip Caelan, Ranger of the North, and I am lost. Hailing all the way from Garin in Scotland, I have faced great tragedy, losing all those dear to me. I am haunted by that fateful night, and what was taken from me. I face defeat at every turn, attempting to enact revenge on those that did this to us. And when all my strength, resources, and allies, save for my trusted wolf Lycoa, was depleted, I stumbled upon the Champions of the Sun at the Battle of Sutut. I decided to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
I am Bilela. I hail from far-off Ethiopia. With no brothers, my noble father indulged my obsession with self-defense. On business in Rome, my family was accosted, but my skills enable me to defeat our attackers. My desire to fight crime fueled. In my travels, I made a powerful enemy who may now pursue me. Near the Drusistine, I met a stoic knight and the Champions of the Sun. Now, in a strange land, I hope they can help me deliver justice to criminals, or death.
In these dark times, the dead rise and strike fear and feed on the living. I am Baron Andre Franz Hellwing II. I am dedicated to unlocking the forbidden secrets of life and death. Through science and God, I strive to make the dead stay dead. Many fear what they do not understand, the raw materials of the flesh.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path by a rogue monk. But those I have met since then have earned my respect. And, more importantly, my trust.
If you meet one who claims to be a champion of the sun, tell me their whereabouts. Better yet, kill them on sight. I will reward you handsomely. Welcome to Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian
Welcome, I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. We're a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of us are in construction, some of us are in military, others are in construction, still others retail managers. A few are in IT, we're parents, students, etc. So we do this strictly for fun. We hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open, except one, you. We'd like to thank you, our Twitch, Facebook, Kick, Twitter X followers, and our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. If you have not already, please follow on Twitch and Kick. Please like on YouTube and Facebook, and please subscribe on YouTube. If during the stream you follow on Twitch, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. To all of our subscribers and followers, thank you. Let's jump right it back in. Champions of the Sun, if somebody wants to try and figure out, I'm not going to hold on it too long. Regale us with what's going on.
I wasn't
Why
here.
you look at me? Like
wasn't
Brian
here.
likes to talk.
I wasn't here.
You got that
I'm
wrong.
a little like not sure about some things, but we've been in the sewers of Paris, and we are kind of chasing down some suspects that blew up the CIA headquarters in Paris, and we're chasing them down through the sewers. Hopefully we'll be able to find out who is responsible for such deeds. We killed a bunch of rogues, we killed some poop monsters, and then we killed some more rogues, and we are, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, there was somebody, I believe the name was, did they call her Mistress? Or
Oh, yeah,
there was
Mistress.
somebody they were referring to, I think it was Mistress?
They just said mistress.
The mistress?
Yeah, I think it was like, we were asking, or we were trying to get an audience with, I believe it was Mistress, that's what they were, or the Misses, or something like that. So I'm assuming that there is a very polite lady who will gladly welcome
Didn't say the
in
name.
for some decent conversation
Sure.
and some tea.
You just got to go through the sewers to get to it.
Yeah, just go,
Jeez.
well, yeah, you know, I mean,
To be fair, it's some of the nicest sewers I've
real
been.
estate in Paris is really expensive, so, you know,
There you go.
keeping it on the cheap.
Okay, very cool. Anybody else have anything to add to that?
We're good.
No, awesome. So let me.
He's like, now let me tell you really what's
Let
happening.
me tell you.
Let me tell the real deal now.
What is really going on in the Carpathian adventure, if we can remember?
Well, we are in Paris in an effort to kind of cut off an envoy that is working their way to Paris that has a red dragon that is making some sort of a deal with somebody in Paris.
Did we know?
I know that's not a lot
did
of
we hear-
specifics right in there, but
Did we hear if Ghazi was with them or they're?
Ghazi is not with them.
But they're with
Baron
him. They're his
Scribe
army
and Ghazi, but it's an envoy from Ghazi. At
Gotcha.
least that's what we believe.
heading through Paris.
Heading to Paris to make some sort of a meeting, which I think is a handoff of a relic or some sort of an item, from what I remember,
That we want.
that we want. And we also are charged from another dragon to kill this imposter red dragon, because red dragons don't exist.
Yes. Because red dragons don't exist.
exist.
It's an imposter,
It is
and
an
we
imposter,
must
yeah.
stop this
We
fake
found this,
dragon.
yeah.
I don't know what it is about
mysterious they don't exist.
Why are you gonna
Wink.
say that?
No, they don't. They definitely don't.
He painted it red with the blood.
No,
of humans.
it's a changer, or what do you call them? It's a shapeshifter. So a demon is shapeshifting into the form of a dragon.
Wouldn't that be worse than a red
Was
dragon?
did I imagine this?
I don't know the
Am I
origin
dreaming?
of this whole.
Is this real?
There's no such thing as
Am I
red
really here?
dragons. I just.
Yeah, no, it was a demon
Someone
that is
filled me in.
shapeshifting. It's a
So
servant of
I
God.
missed I missed that one too, and then when I came here, I just kept hearing red dragons don't exist, and I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah.
Red dragons don't exist.
Okay.
That's been an ongoing
Okay.
thing for a while. They don't. We proved it. There was a certain singing dragon, I believe, that told us that red dragons don't.
I remember
exist.
that part, yeah.
Yeah. It was a white dragon. It was a white dragon. I think it was white.
How do we know he
The
existed?
opposite.
Well, you know what? It's just a construct. I mean, really. Could have been anything.
All right,
Okay.
to the
It's a
sewers.
social construct that's created what dragons actually really are. Who's to say what a dragon really is? I say pumpkin's a dragon.
Oh yes, Pumpkin is obviously a dragon. She's
Pumpkin is
one of
obviously a
those.
dragon,
If you grew up taught that.
The party is inside the sewers underneath the city of Paris. It is dark. A little bit of light streams in from a few of the grates that are scattered about. It's what you might call dim light at best. You're in a large room with water that's slapping against the stone-like docks underneath. The water is filled with the sewage and refuse of the city. Its stench is absolutely overwhelming. A lot of you are also covered with much of that refuse. Scattered about you in this huge room are bodies. Lots of bodies that you have slain of
Okay, good.
rogue-like warriors or assassins or whatever they are, thugs, if you will. Some reason that you don't know, and nor does the DM, Naldo has disappeared, as well as Kip and Lycoa.
Oh, those rogues.
Those you hear a slight cry from both of them that they're afraid and that they're hiding somewhere. What are you doing?
We continue on. Which way? Where are we at right now in here?
If I remember, this is reversed when we were here last. So I think there was a door on this side. That's where we kind of, I think, went to at the very end of the session. This was a raised area that that we kind of finish off the guys. So I think the only door we were aware of, there's no door in this section, from what I remember, right? There was a doorway and stairs leading up to a door on that far side over there.
All right.
Is that? I'm pretty sure that's where we were at.
Yeah.
Right? Because we kind of worked our way around. Finished off the guys in this area right here, and then we kind of collected in that doorway out over on that side.
Did we search the bodies?
I thought we did, but I can't remember.
If not, I will search.
You go around and you start searching all of the bodies. Somebody roll me a d6.
Take all their signet rings.
Go for it. What was your idea?
I'm feeling this one.
Feeling it?
2. Leslie.
In searching the bodies, you come across 8 potions on them. And you find another 140 gold searching through their bodies.
Nice.
They're all wearing studded leather armor. Some are wearing leather armor. They have weapons. They're nothing spectacular or fancy about them. They're carrying what look like small scimitars called
Brian, quick, take all their armor. We can sell it later.
Who's gonna carry it?
Just bundles of leather
Oh
armor.
man. Carrying it.
And those potions?
Yes.
How much gold did you say that was? 110?
140.
I think I said 140 gold you find on all
I'll
of
put it in my
them.
pocket.
And And Galila hoards the potions.
Carried them all.
Like friends.
Balder's carrying a large bag, I think of like 200-pound bag of gold himself. Kind of humping it around,
I mean, if anybody could handle it.
looking like
separate-
Santa Claus there.
It's a separate bag at this point.
A separate bag. You police up the bodies and roll them into the sewage. You're outside of the door
I'll
that
check
you
the
have
door.
not gone through.
I will check it. Door handle of some sort.
There is a door handle. You go up to the door and you examine it closely.
Can I look around the trim for traps of some sort?
Roll a check. Yeah, go for it. An investigation will do.
What is this? 16?
A 16. You do find something that looks like a small wire going all the way up and around, and through a hole in there. You do find something.
See, I can learn my lesson. I will cut it and stand back.
Which do you do first?
She's probably the most dexterous of all of us, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. I would
I'll
have
call
I
Galila
was
over.
counting. I'll keep these since.
Yeah, she's like hoarding her
They're not
potion.
here. I was gonna distribute, but when
Galila,
next
come
time.
come take a look at this. Something's rigged to the keyhole in the door.
Wait, what? I'm looking through a keyhole. You say?
Something's
trap.
rigged. There's a wire rigged to this keyhole.
Disarm it. Disarm the trap.
Okay.
Galila.
I have.
Don't you know how to do?
We
I
are
have a
far too
kit,
valuable
but I don't
to
know.
be injured by such a
All
thing.
right. Sure.
Can't you bring one of these guys back? Make them do it.
I could. That's not. Oh, well,
Okay, what am I
could
doing?
actually.
So
little
can I?
backed up.
So
Boulder
Can I
points
try
out
and-
a small wire going along the edge and all the way around and then disappearing into a hole in the wall. And you can't make out where it goes, but you suspect that if you were to open the door, that wire would break and it would set off a trap or something like that. Or something.
can I try and disarm the trap?
How are you going to do that?
Do I have
Naldo,
where would I find the?
bring us your tools.
I think I do have.
As she's
I
looking at
have-
it, I'm just backing up slowly.
I can. I have the kit to unlock, but not to disarm. So
Steve's
I
tools, right?
see.
It's the same thing,
Is
isn't
it
it?
the same thing? I thought it was like I'm
thought you used
playing
these
Baldur's
tools.
Gate. I don't know.
Oh
These
no,
tools
I
and
think it's these
disarm.
tools. It's right. It's the same thing. Oh, I thought it was the same thing. I don't know. I've never played a rogue.
I think I think the issue is that she's saying that the rope snaps, then the trap goes off. So if we cut it,
So
we have a
the-
problem.
But it's on the other side of the door. So if
Efficiency.
you said it looks like if we open it, it's going
I'm
to
staying care.
do whatever it's going to do. As we
No,
try.
I said that you see a small wire kind of going up and around the door, kind of nestled in the crevices, and it looks like it goes to something, a hole into the wall, and then it disappears into the hole in the wall. And Balder suspected that it's a trap, and that if the wire breaks, it's going to set off the trap.
So can we
I could always knock.
back up?
Perhaps they will open the door for us.
That's probably why they trapped it.
I'll
Tap on the door. Okay.
Just lightly, see if anyone opens. Just to humor.
You rap gently on the door. You don't hear any response from the other side.
I'm gonna back up. Maybe like a
What if we throw something at this?
Exactly.
Right?
and we're just
As long as
gonna,
we're far enough away. Maybe up there.
Should I just shoot it?
And we don't
Shoot the
see.
door.
I don't
Shoot
see
the
anything
wire.
else looking around up here. I don't see anything
You don't see
else.
anything there. So
Just
is
the
that
rope
where
is just-
everybody
I don't
is?
have
Let me really
Okay.
knock.
Okay.
This is.
Okay.
I just
well,
got my
Balder's still
arrow
backing
notched,
up.
and I'm like,
Okay.
if they don't answer, back up.
I will. Baron will walk
So
up to
you
the
are
door.
exactly where your figures are positioned. Is that correct? You're all right in front of the
I will
door.
walk up to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
While she's gonna cut their string.
No, I don't think she's going to.
I'm going to if they don't knock open.
Okay,
I'll
well,
let you have
me-
the opportunity.
I'm going to knock.
It's a knock.
I'm gonna knock. Good solid. Right? Hello, I am an old man and it is very cold
Tax collector.
in these here sewers. Please bring an old man in for some warmth.
You hear the sound of rats scurrying behind you.
You've been living
You
rent
don't
free
hear
down here.
anything from beyond the door at the moment.
Okay. I will knock again. I will be persistent. I will rap again. Boom, 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 boom.
You knock.
Hello. Is there anybody out there? We want to discuss with you. We must talk. There is no more reason for further battle. We come in peace. And it is very cold out here and damp.
Your voice echoes off the wall inside this large chamber, the stone and the rippling of water. And all of you hear his voice distinctly and clearly, but you don't hear a response from the other side.
Surround the door.
Cut the string.
Everyone.
Let's go.
I think you should, go to the other side so that they don't see us.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I just
I'll just
suggest
blast
that everyone hugs the edges of the door if you want, Matthias. I don't know. And I've got my...
Eldritch
Yeah, I
Knights
know.
don't get Eldritch Knights.
So stupid, isn't it? Same name.
It's
you
just
would
a
think.
name.
Yeah.
It's just a name.
I'm just going to shoot an arrow at the wire. Try my best to see where, like, there's the most surface area of the wire I can get.
Okay, you're standing right in front of the door.
Well, I
Maddie,
backed up a little. Just
you backed up a little bit,
Backwards with a
At
mirror.
least.
and Mattias is off
30
to your
feet.
left. The Baron is over to the left-hand side of the door. Balder is up
That's bad.
on the platform.
I don't hit it the first time. Well, it's a door, huh? 13 to hit.
A 13. Your arrow jams right into the wood, into the door, not hitting this
Yeah, it's pretty small.
tiny
Well, I'm
wire.
gonna try again.
Okay.
That's better. 22 to hit.
A 22. This arrow just goes flap right into the tiny wire. Roll a dex save for me.
Forget my decks all the time.
I cast Spare the Dying on her just in case.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
What did I do? 14, 17.
I've done that before.
Huh? A 17. As you deftly deftly shot the fine arrow, and everybody's standing gripped, watching. You see the little wire go flick, and then from behind you, you hear what sounds like a whole bunch of arrows coming on, getting launched, and they seem to come right out of the wall in this kind of spray of arrows that shoots forward
Yeah, I'm out.
and
I think Matthias
just
takes most of it.
and just sprays. And you take 9, 10, 11 divided by 2. You take 5 points of piercing damage as you're just lanced in the back by a couple of these arrows.
Could be worse.
Thank you,
Well,
Valeda.
that was
I
impressive.
walk over to the door now and I try the handle of the door. Try to open the door.
It does open.
I just
Okay.
bow very
Is
painfully.
it pull or is it a push?
It is a push.
Okay,
I
I'm pulling
think.
on
I'll
it.
help,
It is not opening. I'll
I'll
push
help.
the...
I'll help Galila pull the arrow out of her back.
Yeah.
Wait a
You go
Push
up,
the door open.
On 3.
give it a little
1,
twist.
2.
Give it a little twist as you do, and you go ahead and lift it out.
Sucker
If
was
you
in
would
there deep.
Take the figures off of there, please, for just a brief moment.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It is dark. I cannot see.
Got hit right in the back.
I have lost my vision.
Somehow all the arrows missed Matthias.
Excuse me for a moment. I have to squeeze.
Yeah.
Watch
Oh,
your
wow.
head.
Oh.
There we go. Get the minis out of there. Sorry. I didn't know you were bringing another thing over.
No, I didn't want to make it obvious.
Well, I would have moved.
You guys can position yourselves right at that opening near Brian, please.
All right, let's discuss marching order.
I would definitely let
Well,
Matthias
you're in
go
first.
front of me. Well, next to me.
Mattias goes first, the loudest
no.
of the group.
I will go first.
Georgie
Yeah.
will go
Sure.
first.
Let me, yeah.
Okay. I will cast light on my hand. Just use it like a flashlight.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Every time you turn a corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh, I'm sorry, Mattias. Not that you think you could see that anyway. Oh, it's not on screen either.
Not yet.
Yes, go ahead, Matthias.
do we have an idea of what exactly we're up against?
I believe the answer to.
Oh, you shouldn't have asked that
Whoa,
question.
You shouldn't have asked that. See what just happened? I believe the answer to that question is beyond.
Oh dear.
We move forward.
Yes, we do.
I'll be trying to be
What other
still.
choice do
And we don't hear anything, right? It's pretty
My
quiet.
attempt
Shining a
at.
light. I'm assuming it's complete
Oh,
darkness.
you
in here.
did say that. Too.
I'm assuming it's complete darkness.
It is complete
Yeah,
darkness
so-
at this point. Stepping through this door, you're stepping into complete darkness. The water is actually sloshing around your feet. It's not like deep or anything like that, but it clearly, as you step through the door, you have to step down a little bit, and it looks like a runoff area for some sewage. It's probably about ankle deep as you wade through it. The stench again is overwhelming. Galila, you're up front, followed by Matthias, then the Baron, then Balder. Who has a light source?
I have light in my.
You have light in your hand. It's casting those distinct, dark, long shadows there as you do. Brian, Balder standing there, or waiting to go through, you hear a voice in your head. Hopefully not that loud. A voice in your head.
That's never a good thing.
A voice that you recognize immediately.
Thief! If I know that you or one of your compatriots are responsible for advising Jumnus and his piddly little army that he was about to be surrounded and destroyed.
You can respond if you choose.
Balder, what is it?
I'm glad that your plans didn't work out. And it was us who let Jumnus know.
Those sun worshippers, those scum of the earth that they are, will soon be thrust into darkness. I know where they retreat. I know they're going to the White Tower of Thessaloniki. You do not have the truth. You do not have the army. You will never be able to raise an army large enough to defeat me.
We will.
And he disappears. The sound just leaves you as at that moment.
Balder, what is wrong?
I just like shake it off and come back to where we were. His Gazi.
What did he say?
He's threatening us for warning Jumnus that he's still going to come for them and kill the army, and that we will never be strong enough to take him.
So he is scared. He fears. He is fearing.
I mean, I feel like if he had to get that message to me, he's definitely upset. He's not happy.
It is not normal for one with the upper hand to communicate such threats. They act.
I would say that that's an accurate assessment. Men like him only ever actually make that sort of announcement when they're desperate to project some sort of false confidence.
But that's good. That means that we did hurt him.
We must continue to apply the pressure. Perhaps we could begin to cut down some of his kind to send a signal to him.
Am I familiar with this White Tower of Saniki?
You guys have a map. And the name rings a bell.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's in that region, right, from what I remember. I know I've heard the name before, but I don't know. I don't think that was... I think that was before even me. Oh, yeah. It's there.
Well, he says that he knows they're all holding up there and he's going to come for them. I don't know if that's a trick or some kind of ploy. I mean, maybe he wanted me to believe that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have no way of communicating with Jomnies anyway, so I do not know who he is. We cannot communicate to him. He must wait.
Hopefully, wherever they are, they're safe.
You can hope.
It is in that region, so it's kind of like in that whole Constantinople region. There's a White Tower. I don't remember if I was ever there as born. Like, I honestly don't remember. But it is in that region. So if maybe they're retreating there.
Yeah, and if they feel like it's a safe place to retreat, then hopefully they're right. I feel like he told me just so we could like convince them to leave.
Right.
Which would be bad.
Right.
So maybe it's good that we can't communicate that to them.
Yeah. Okay.
But either way, he's not backing down.
Okay. But then also means, remember, his plans were to crush them. So it means his plans fell apart. So, right? I mean,
for now.
Yeah.
We definitely slowed him down at least.
I do believe that we can send a powerful signal to Ghazi if we were to begin to eliminate his kind. If we were to focus on destroying some more vampires, you can send a strong signal that we are getting stronger, that we can defeat his kind.
I mean, they're coming right to us, so now's the perfect time to show them.
I will say that this group, they have webs beyond even where I come from, so I do not doubt that they have something connected. So.
Maybe some kind of financial investment?
Many investments. These people, I cannot stress enough. We have to find their leader.
All right. Lead on.
Okay.
We wait
so
on you.
I will try my very best to go forward slowly
Dead.
in the slosh. I know. With my 2 hit points.
Boosh. Done.
How many points do you have right now?
I don't have 2.
You got.
Oh, no.
You got to communicate to the
Got
cleric.
like 14.
Okay.
You
If I
slosh.
had to equate it to a number.
Drink one of those fancy new potions you got. Just saying.
Yeah, probably.
Should I do
yeah.
a greater? There's
I
only
would.
one.
I think we all should, honestly, but no one's getting any extra hit points anytime soon. I can guarantee you that. So, not from me.
Oh,
So, if
wait,
you
you're
have a healing
tapped.
potion, I would say you should use it.
What is this
And
one?
if you want
How are
to.
you doing health-wise, Mattias?
And before we go any
He's not
deeper,
doing well either.
Since we haven't rested as far as I recall, I am at, let's see,
20.
20?
I have it written down here.
DM says 20.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
I gave everyone a potion, basically.
Oh, did he get one? Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to keep these for. If anyone wants another one, if we don't want to give
I
it to
suggest that
Naldo.
Naldo's not here. I
Yeah.
suggest that everybody drinks
Okay.
a potion.
and if
I don't think
everybody,
Naldo
Gave
is really
everyone
down.
one.
everybody
for
would
now.
share a drink with me, we could really make sure we're powerful.
Let's do this. Let's huddle. We're gonna huddle in this corner. We're gonna.
And I will magically summon a bunch of
I
glasses.
need the words. Oh yes. Yeah, you have to read and sing with us.
What?
I will magically summon some glasses,
I'll take one.
and music will start playing.
Others
in arms as we drink ourselves stupid, tear our limbs from our bodies. We shall sleep in Valhalla, but now time to die.
Or at least sleep.
And then the drinks will disappear. And everyone gets 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 temporary hit points.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
13.
So that will help a little.
13.
And I'm just going to take a potion at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my potion as well. 2d4 plus
Oh, that
2.
sucks. Oh, that's not so bad.
Mattias,
Yes.
do you wish to drink your health potion as well?
Sure. How many dice is that?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, that's 4.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I borrow a d4?
I don't even have one.
Oh,
Ooh, 4.
that one has been giving me 4 so far.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
7
8.
more hit points, so I'm up
Thank you.
to 40.
Okay,
Tom, I'm gonna put them up over here.
Sure.
well,
And what are you up to? The Baron
I'm at 48.
and Galela.
I'm going to take another one. I was really. I don't know.
What are you at? What did you
I'm
have
at
at?
29. You're at.
I'm at 48. Take it.
Yeah.
Get drunk on them.
Yeah, take it. Because when
I
you're
just
when
feel
we're
like we're going to.
whenever something pops out, you're not gonna have time to take it.
Yeah.
So take it now. Don't worry, I saved the spell slot for reveal.
Yeah, there's no rainbows at the end
Gonna
of
be
this.
fine.
There's no rainbows at the end of this
All right.
tunnel.
There is no rainbow.
I'm at 36. I won't take another one. I'll save those.
All right.
We saving it for?
I'll take it now.
The time is now.
You save one. You don't have
Yeah, I want to save one.
to. Don't listen to that guy.
I shall revive you and turn you into something greater than you ever could imagine.
You never put that on me.
I assure you, your body would be taken care of.
It shall become more powerful than you could ever dream.
Images of Zymon's body being
Yeah.
chopped up and boiled in a large cauldron
Like this.
race through your mind. Done very respectfully, mind you.
I'm going to take one more with it. And I'm done. I'll tell you what it is.
This is why I am the group therapist, you see? I convinced her to take additional potions.
Now her toxicity's too high.
Okay, 46.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
All right, in we go.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Around the corner.
So I don't have any more action surge. I don't have any of that cool stuff.
Yeah.
The map that's before you is not completely to scale. It's to give you kind of a basic outline of how you guys are maneuvering through the sewers. You plod forward in the darkness, the Baron's hand casting the long shadows as you continue to move forward. The sound of your feet sloshing around in a little bit of water that's there. The sound echoes off the walls. You eventually come to a bend. It bends to the right. There's no other direction to go. Go ahead and uncover the next piece, please. Yep. You come up, you venture onward. It continues for a little ways, and eventually you come to a T intersection. At that T intersection, one side dips down into the water itself, and you hear the slurry sound of something moving down in that direction. Off to the left, it looks like the corridor continues onward. Which way do you go?
I just say
Adventurers always go left.
there's something to like say there's something over there, so just shush. And then we'll go to the left.
You say shush.
I don't make a sound, I just,
Sloshing. You guys are trying to move silently or as quiet as you possibly can.
Everybody turns back to the next person.
Turns to Mattias. Mattias. Everyone please roll a stealth check.
No. No, that's not good.
Not for this group. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I think everyone but 2 people have disadvantage on that.
Stealth check. I have
Oh, but that's
disadvantage
good.
on that.
16.
Well, you can make your armor disappear.
You could.
Well, true. Might as well.
Your armor disappears momentarily, and you have a straight up stealth roll.
I rolled a 2.
That would be 13.
13.
23.
23. Galila is up in front of you, and it's almost like she disappears, and your light is not
Where did she go?
casting. It's not even reflecting off of her. You continue, you go up to the intersection, and you turn left.
Yeah. Away from that water. Left.
You turn
Staying
left.
close to the wall.
You're actually moving fairly quietly. A little bit of water lapping back and forth.
Not me.
What did you get?
2.
Oh, two.
Oh,
Except
no,
for
yeah,
Boulder.
we
Oh, I didn't hear
barely-
you say that.
Well, good thing you're in the back.
My plate armor as loud as it could be.
Balder in the back.
Balder, put your potato chips away. Stop eating.
Balder's the sound of his armor rasping way back there. You continue on a little ways, and then you start to see from up above you a little bit of light being cast down through something as you, and it looks almost like moonlight kind of shifting in and out of clouds being cast down up ahead. Do you continue up ahead?
There's only one way though, right?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, uncover the next section there, please. As you continue up, you see it's on depicted on the floor there, but it's actually above a grate above you, and there it looks like not a ladder, but like some handholds in the wall that you could, with a little bit of effort, if you wanted to, scurry up to that grating. It looks almost like a sewer grate. In addition, right in front of you, there is a door. And then it also, the sewage path seems to bend to the right.
The door?
Well, it would be nice to have a bearing where we may be within the city. Perhaps you could scurry up to the grates and take a peek out.
Do you have your raven still?
Yeah. I can send it up. You do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will send the raven up.
Balder
I will make his
rolls.
sacrifice.
Well, can't you bring? You can bring up a back. Yeah?
I could, but it takes
Takes a while,
it
yeah.
takes a while.
Oh,
It's
really?
like
Goes
an
away.
hour, I think.
Okay. Right.
I thought of some cool flavoring for my raven.
It tastes like chicken.
I picture like a imprinted raven on my shield, and whenever I cast it, it
Ooh.
comes
Oh, let's
out.
go. Let's go.
Because I can make it go to any dimension that I want, so I
Yeah.
feel like it just goes into the shield when I'm not using it.
Oh, that is too cool.
So it just comes right out of the shield and then takes off up to the grate. Is it like an open grate? Like, would the raven even fit out of it?
There's enough of an opening that he could probably. It looks like it's kind of bent a little bit as it's depicted there on the ground. It's not like a modern day, perfectly
Like-
cast iron by
yeah,
Pittsburgh
gotcha.
steel grate. It's bars that are kind of twisted and bent.
Okay.
Probably not OSHA compliant or child proof.
Look at the walls. You said there was like handholds leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look worn? Like, do they look like people are regularly going up and down this thing?
No, it doesn't look like somebody's regularly going up and down, but it does look like somebody kind of intentionally put them in there. Not like they were built into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of like somebody, for some reason, wanted to be able to go up and peer around, for example.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so like
It
a
changes a little
lookout,
bit.
like a lookout or
I'm
whatever.
originally thinking that maybe if it's worn, that this is a way that they use to come in and out regularly.
So there's a way to keep an eye on things.
Yeah, so it's almost more like an outpost, more like a, I guess.
Okay.
But, we'll
I
see
mean,
what the
whatever.
Raven
Yeah,
sees.
whatever the Raven sees, I'll just call out the landmarks. I mean, I'm not from this city, but I'll call out the landmarks the Raven sees.
The raven goes up. He gets to the bars themselves, and as the raven kind of like nudges his way back and forth, kind of flopping his arms back and forth, and eventually pushes his way between the bars. Balder's there with his eyes rolled back in his head, and everybody else is standing guard for him. And he launches out, and you find yourself flying around in the square that you were once in before. You don't remember, Ryan may not remember it, but it is the same square where the Baron and Mattias stood their ground against some of the guards and then fled. It's the same square where Galela and Naldo fled when they saw some rogue-like characters disappear into the streets,
So they saw
into
us
the alleys.
before.
The alley, the square, the town square that you're circling, it's nighttime right now. There's a little bit of activity, but just people coming and going. It's partly cloudy, if you will, at night. The clouds move by, and every once in a while they obscure the moon, and it becomes darker in the square. And then the clouds move away after a short period of time, and the moonlight casts in the square. Every once in a while you see some people walking around off toward one side and talking to one another, but it's very, very clear that the shops have closed up for the night. Periodically, depending on how long you fly, you might see a couple guards walk by just chit-chatting to one another and walking off through, coming into the square from one of the four corners and continuing back out of the square in another direction.
And this is like right in the middle.
Yep, this grate is pretty much right in the middle of it at that point.
They may have used this to keep an eye on the CIA building.
Yeah, they got a good view from the center.
Do you see any activity by the rubble?
There's not many people out there. A couple guards walking around. Not too much going on.
Off at one end of the square is the rubble of what was the CIA headquarters. It it just looks like it's been slightly cordoned off. There's no yellow emergency tape around it, if you will. But there are some makeshift barricades around it as it's clearly settled down at this point. While that was earlier today, any fire that was there has been put out. There might be some smoldering still, but there's no conflagration still going at this juncture.
Are there any white chalk outlines from all the people that Galila killed with her explosions?
Mass burial will be later tomorrow morning.
Yeah. There's all pictures of everybody and flowers and stuff of all people that were murdered.
It might be. I don't mention it to Galila though.
Yeah.
Please don't.
We can.
So I'll bring the raven back in.
As you bring your raven back in, as he wedges through the bars, they seem loose, as if you wanted to move them, or if somebody wanted to move those bars, you could do so. Almost as if they kind of shift in place and could be slid to the side and then slid back or something like that. For someone
Seems
to
like
enter
you can get
or
in and out
exit.
through here.
We could escape. No.
Yeah. Come back.
There will only be more, even if we come back. I feel good.
So I assume I would assume they set something up in the square, like over this manhole cover, and then they use it to smuggle their goods and people and stuff.
Probably.
It's pretty good trick. Pretty good
as
trick.
A plan of retreat. If we need to get out of these sewers quickly,
Well, it's good to know. Yeah.
This could be our destination to escape.
But I don't feel like coming back down here again. So let's keep moving.
Okay.
Getting
There is
covered
the
in this stuff once is enough.
There is the gate.
Yep. I'll go check out. Oh, I guess I'm in the back. So if you guys want to check out the gate.
You go up to what looks like a portcullis there, and you look at it, and it's down at the moment. You don't see any way to raise it just looking at it at the moment. You suspect there's probably a hand crank or something on the other side of it to raise it. What are you doing? And at the same time, you see off to your right, the corridor continues off in that direction.
I guess, yeah, I'm gonna, I guess I will attempt to lift the gate.
Do you want a potion from giant strength?
That might be good. Sure.
Well, there's no.
It's
Check
mad.
for a lever.
Potion
a
of
lever
fire giant strength.
first.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Said check for a lever first.
Well, he was saying there's nothing that we can see on this side, but it might lift from the inside. But
There's no mechanical.
there's
You
no
don't see a mechanical device
on the
on
other
this
side,
side
but we have a ball.
to lift it.
I thought.
let me attempt to lift it before I take the potion, just to see if it budges at all, if it moves at all.
Okay, you go up to it. Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Can I cast guidance on him if I see him going to check it out?
I don't think you would have done it ahead of time under this circumstance.
16?
A 16. As you go up, and you're just about to put your hands on the lower part and raise it up, and you see looks like some kind of liquid that's thick on where you were going to lift, and it looks like it's been spread along each of the bars and so
So it's like a
forth.
grease of some sort?
Looks like it.
Looks like they greased the bars. I don't know if I'll be able to grab it tight enough to lift it.
It is okay if you're not strong enough. We understand.
I'm strong enough.
I'm going to peek around the corner.
Well, I think that's the direction we're headed. So,
Okay.
I think so.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to continue.
I don't think we have
I
a
just
choice.
don't know.
wanted to see
I don't know
if,
what you're doing.
if there was like someone waiting with like
Yeah.
a fire arrow
Go
or
ahead,
something.
go.
you know?
Can I fit the raven in there?
Sure, yes, absolutely. The bars are far enough across.
I would at least like to see what's in there.
Okay, the raven easily passes through this. He doesn't. Do you cast light on his nose or something?
You could be
I'll take my hand. I'll put my hand into the doorway.
Okay, you
Try
put
to
your
shine some light
hand
in there.
into the grate without touching
from
the
the outside,
bars.
yeah.
They
You
have
kind of.
good perception.
Yeah, I could cast light on him.
Dark.
Just be a glowing bird. Be a spirit bird now.
I don't think we're moving.
What are you
No,
doing,
they
Galila?
They don't. We did that before. They don't.
What's that?
Of all things, a
Mimic
raven. Of all things that have dark vision in this
Oh, no,
game,
they
ravens do
Oh
not.
yeah, they just have that mimic cry thing.
But yeah, I'll cast light on the bird and then it'll fly in there.
Creepy.
Okay,
Make
it flies in and eventually. Eventually, it comes to a bend. It takes a while. It kind of flies down this long direction. Eventually, it comes to a bend, and it turns right, and it continues on much further down. I don't know how far away
Do
it
I
can
see?
go from you.
I'm also looking for any other entrances, like the
don't
one we
see
had.
any yet.
Can you look for an opening mechanism from the other side? Just look and see if there's a mechanism on the other side of the door. I know it's a bird, you can't use it, but I would like to know whether or not it's a crank door on the other side.
Yeah, as he flies through the beginning, I'll look for whatever activates the door.
Okay, as he did, just we're back in time. As he did go through, yes, off to the one side, outside of your reach from inside the door, you do see on the wall a crank for the what looks like a crank
Yeah,
for
okay.
the
That's why we
portcullis.
know if
It's
we
in
end
a
up there.
recess, if you will, like there's a niche in the wall, and there in the wall looks like this handle one would turn, and you quickly suspect that is probably the crank for the portcullis.
Yes. Okay. And then I'll keep going.
You continue
Keep
forward
sending
again.
the bird in as far as I can get him.
Okay, you go as far as you can. You turn to the right, and then you continue on, and then eventually it looks like your signal is starting to fade, and it looks like up ahead it turns to the left, and you hear the noise. To the extent that a raven, I'm assuming, can hear noise, you hear the noise of sounds like men talking in French.
Okay.
They sound like guards.
All right. And I'll bring the raven back.
The raven comes hurtling back to you and into your shield.
We gotta find our way in here. They're definitely held up in there. Sounded like guards in there.
So you think this is the way to get into this door, or continue down the hallway?
Don't know.
So continue down the hallway. There's no way to open this door.
Well, there's ways.
From this side.
We could
Do
break
not
it.
know.
Is it metal or wood?
It's metal, but it just looks like something's coated on the metal.
I don't see a way first. Unless there was mage hand.
No, I don't have mage on.
Marius, do you have mage hand?
Do I have any what?
Never mind. Mage hand.
Mage's hand.
How far?
Alright.
How far did he say like the hallway was? Like how far did it go down around it?
He didn't have a GPS on him, but I'm gonna say
Somewhere
it
around
probably
100
went
feet.
about 300 feet,
Oh,
then turned
okay,
right,
okay.
and maybe
Oh.
another 300 feet,
Nah,
and
technically
then
can't go
turned
that far.
left.
Okay.
Huh?
I technically can't go that far.
Well, you did. Somehow magically you did.
Better reception in the sewers.
Okay.
But
It kind of echoed off the
could
walls.
I could try something.
What do you got?
Should we stand back?
No, I'm thinking I could use a spell to make a sound that may bring the gods this direction. To distract
And they'll
them.
just let us in?
Perhaps they will open the gate to see what is on the other side, and we could
They
take
will light us up.
advantage.
They will put fire to the grease.
Maybe
and
to you, not
they
to
will.
me.
Well, I mean,
It is a idea. It is a possibility. I do not know.
or if they come close enough, we could kill them. You could raise them, and then we can open the gate.
This is
There is something on the other side of this pathway.
What if we go back
It's
and get
going
one
to
of the
come to
bodies?
get us if we make any
I
moves.
can't. I don't have.
I was like, what if we go back and get one of the bodies, we cut it up, stick it
through turn for the necromantic.
This is your fate. You have brought me along, so you must get comfortable with my habits.
True. Well, I suppose I had to get comfortable with Balda's obsession with eyes. So.
I promise I shall not raise you from the dead when you die.
That is a
my
yes,
night.
thank you.
What if we just try to clean the grease off and use some leather straps to hold it?
Can you use thaumaturgy to clean off stuff like that? Can't you do that?
Can I just clean it with the sewer water?
Wait a minute. I think I can. Hang on.
We're gonna let a little grease stop us?
Well, you could burn it away. It's fine.
It's true. We can see if it burns.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
I think.
Touch your torch to it.
Perhaps we should go ahead. Just.
I could try to. I could try to distract. I don't know if it's. I'm worried they're too far away, that they may not even hear it. But I mean.
I go around the corner.
Okay.
I peek around the corner just to see if
Well,
I
I mean,
hear any voices.
we might as well look.
Okay, go. Yeah, let's go.
You go up to the door, the
No.
portcullis, and you turn right,
Yeah.
and you look. You see a quarter going off quite a distance, and it disappears into the darkness.
Ladies first.
Okay, I go forward very carefully, seeing if there are any traps, any more wires as I go.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check as you're going.
I think it's like. And I rolled super low. No, looks clear. That's a 5.
Looks fine to me.
You're moving along through the slosh. And the light, is the rest of the party accompanying you?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, right. We're going right.
Sure. Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't
yeah.
hear. I heard Galila say she was
I might
going
still be
right.
playing with the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can try to mess with the gate. Let's see what's down the end of the
While
hallway.
Maddie,
You can always
while
turn back.
Maddie
Yeah,
is.
you guys walk
You
that
can
way.
always turn back.
It's always. I mean, it will go quicker if you split up. You can cover more ground.
Yes.
I'm going. If I'm by myself,
No, you're with.
I'll come back.
You're with
Yes, I'm
everybody
sure
but
will.
Baldur at the back.
I'm gonna try to clean the grease off of the thing and get a good handhold.
Okay, as you're looking at it, Baldur, how are you trying to clean it off? Describe to me what you're doing.
Random leather rags, trying to like
You
scoop it to
come-
one side.
You do. You try and scoop some to one side, and you're kind of.
Take a smell. See if it's flammable. See if it's acidic or something. You're an alchemist.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can figure out if it is just normal grease.
You reach it up to your nose on this rag that you found and floating in the water or somewhere. Roll me an invest. Roll me no a.
Can I cast guidance on him with this? Because
Sure, because yeah, absolutely. You know what? That makes sense. And because you were sitting there suggesting it to him, and you, while you're looking it over, just give me a.
Let's
make it.
What does guidance do?
I guess a medicine or survival. Medicine or survival, your choice.
Medicine or survival? I will do survival.
Okay.
I got a 21.
A 21. You are convinced that it's some kind of poison.
Ooh.
That it's a contact poison.
Gotcha. I will immediately throw the rag on the other side of the grate. That's not good.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
I will
I'm
take
just
your
gonna do
word
this.
for it.
Bear with me here.
Or maybe.
We're gonna continue down the hallway.
What if I keep it in
but
one of my
I want
alchemist
to try
jars?
to draw them guards away.
I can only hear him right now.
Away
Hold that
from
thought.
the grate.
Away from the direction I think we're headed. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy. I can never pronounce it right. Thaumaturgy down into the hallway that we see, and it's gonna be the voice of like a child, like a young child girl, saying, "Help me! Help me! Someone help me!" And the voice is can carry down.
Which direction do you send it?
I guess as far I can only think I can do it 30 feet from me.
Portcullis or the other way?
Oh, down through this entrance.
Okay, down that way.
And then we're all, you guys are all in here now.
There's a little, yeah, we're down in here because that's where Galelo is hunting. And then I'm just right by the door here, casting it, down that hallway.
Okay.
And it's just a voice of a go, "Help me, mister.
Roll a performance check. I'll give you with the spell advantage on it.
And while he does that, I will bottle up some of this poison.
Okay, you have
one of my
some
jars.
contact poison.
Get this checked out later, see what it does.
Can you give me some of
That is a 14.
A
They're
14.
taste of their medicine. They messed me up last time with the poison. I want some.
I'm listening for anyone like voices saying that maybe they heard it, maybe they're heading down that direction. That's basically what I'm looking for.
The sound emanates 30 feet from you, and then and because the halls are just the stone, even though the spell may not go that far, it kind of echoes off the walls. It echoes not only off the walls in the direction that you sent it, but it also kind of echoes back in your general direction, and you can kind of hear it echoing off the walls in that direction. You don't see anything immediately. Walter, you were telling me that something about some consideration that you were thinking of doing or asking about something, and I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, that was it. Just bottling up the poison.
Oh, okay. I thought you were something else.
Nope.
Galila, you're continuing down the long corridor?
Yeah.
As you continue down, you see up ahead what looks like a small light almost off to one side, as if somebody had placed it there. And it takes a moment to adjust your eyes a little bit, but it looks like a large fat candle wedged into a wall niche, kind of just flickering. And as you note it, the corridor up ahead kind of descends down, and it seems to be going underneath something. And that's what you can see without going farther.
Do you want to go forward or do you want to...
We shall continue. We shall follow you.
Let's go. Just keep going.
Boulder, are you coming with them?
There may be someone up ahead. That's all I see.
You continue on up ahead, and it seems to descend down.
What was the candle?
Descend down, descend down, descend down. And then almost at the lowest point, it seems like as you're looking up ahead, this little bit of glow from this candle wedged in there just seems, it seems to cast a little bit of light in either direction. And you can say that wherever you are, it has descended to this point and it starts to come back up again. So about where this candle is, and it looks like people have been wedging candles into this niche for a long period of time because there's a lot of burned stumps in there. This candle is pretty thick, it's pretty tall, it's probably about 8 inches tall, probably about 5 inches, 6 inches round. It's kind of wedged in there and it's just casting an ever so little bit of light.
So someone just came down here.
Check for traps.
You look around, roll me an investigation check.
They're not gonna use that dice.
Put the candle.
Okay.
You could.
16.
Might bring some people on further.
16.
That's my thought, is to start spreading them out.
Yeah.
You examine the entire area around the candle, looking at it very, very carefully. You're sure there are no traps there.
So it's people just traveling down here. So someone is here recently, because it looks like the candle's barely burnt, right? So someone's down here with us. So be ready. And we'll just, I guess, keep going, right? There's no reason to stop.
Do you want to do thaumaturgy again?
Do you want me to try to keep drawing them out?
whoever's down here.
Okay.
Intimidate them? I don't know.
I'll do it again. You'll hear another voice. It'll just be, Mister, I'm lost. Come help me. And then it'll be like a blood-curdling scream. It's like,
The scream kind of echoes down the corridor, hallway, sewerway, and then kind of echoes back at you at the same time.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's all weird, crazy horror movie sounds going on.
One after the other, like
gonna murder you.
record.
Freddy's coming for you.
I guess we keep going against the wall as close as we can, I guess.
You keep going against the wall. As you pass that area, you see that some of the, wherever you're in right now, there seems to be some kind of draining the water out of it at this point. You continue onward, and you get a sense you've probably descended during this slope. Probably, I mean, you don't have Kip's kind of sense of depth with his calibrated mechanical eyeball, but you probably have descended somewhere between 25 and 50 feet. And you start to rise up again, and it continues on for quite a distance. And then all of a sudden, go ahead and uncover the next 2 pieces, please. That one, and then, oh, there you go, that's good. You come to another door.
Doors.
Listen.
I'll tell you what, they're very
Check
good about
for
closing the doors
traps.
behind them.
I know.
My kids would have left every friggin' door open the whole way.
Oh, that was a compliment to them, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna listen, see if I hear any voices, and then check for traps.
As you walk up to it
On
to
the door.
listen, you see some kind of device pressed up against the door, almost like a box, if you will. A large rectangular box. And you kind of glance at the side of it, and there's a whole bunch of darts inside that box, and they're pointed away from you through tiny little holes, as if they were pointed on the opposite direction that you're currently looking at the door.
So you're going the other way?
They're going, so, yeah, they're pointed away from, like,
Correct.
where we are. Let's try to trick you.
It's clearly trapped.
Doesn't seem like it's something I can, like, fiddle with to make it not go off. Disarm it.
You give me an investigation check.
15.
You look, and there's a little, yes, you find a little lever at one side. It looks like you could disengage it from this side.
I will try to do that.
You reach up and you flip the lever off to one side. It's just a click.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do it.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna try and disable it.
It looks like you did.
Okay.
You think you did.
Turn it off and on again?
I know. I just like push on the door.
You
see if
turn
it's
the
locked
handle. It is locked. There's a handle.
I will try to unlock the door.
You unlock it very easily
Okay.
from
Around the
this
opposite
side.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You open the door.
I believe that
We're like on the opposite
we're on the opposite
of
side.
where
So
they are.
whatever we're looking for is behind us through those
Yeah.
gates.
Yep.
I don't
But we
think
can't get in there.
Yeah. I think this is an entrance from the outside.
That would be good though. They may not expect that we come from
Us to
behind
attack them
them.
from the city above. I don't know if we would be coming from behind them. We can go out. I don't don't think that I think it's a way out into the city. But we could be wrong.
You can see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay. We'll go through the door.
You go through the door, and almost immediately, go ahead and lift the next piece, please. Almost immediately, it starts to bend to the right, and it starts to ascend very rapidly. In some places, there are stairs.
This is the way out. Most likely to the market square. We must figure a way out these doors. Behind us, the gates.
I'm not sure what we do about the poison. We can't touch the gate, but we need someone to be able to open it.
That grate that was next to the gate, it doesn't run on the opposite side of the grate, right? It just runs above, it just sits above you.
Correct.
It's not.
It's a grate, like a sewer grate, into a large plaza overhead.
If we covered the grates, maybe if you covered it, maybe we could lift it without touching the poison.
And it is like a grease, right?
It's pretty thick, yeah.
Like it's slimy?
Yep.
Yeah, so even if we covered it, it still wouldn't give us, or at least wouldn't give me much grip to lift it.
I'm going to.
Maybe
Do
it's
we
his
want to go back?
On our way back, I'm gonna grab the
You
candle.
can try. Grab the candle.
Are you turning around then?
Oh, it's up to you. You want to go look? Go. Just remember,
So-
curiosity killed the cat.
I'm stupid. When we go back to the grate, I'll fix my stupidity.
Okay. Okay.
No, let's go back. I feel like the grate was up high. The stairs are going up.
All right. We'll go back to the grate.
Well, did you go through the door? Did you go completely through the
We
door?
opened
What
the
did you
door.
do?
There was nothing there but just a passageway up, right?
You opened the door,
Turn
you
right.
went through the door, it turned right,
Okay.
and it appears as though the
Go from
corridor is ascending rather rapidly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. We'll go back.
Okay.
I'll turn around and go back to the grate. I'm gonna give a peek down to see if anybody is down that way now.
As you turn
Oh, I'm
around,
gonna take the candle with me. I'm sorry. That candle that was burning. I'm gonna take that with me.
Uh-oh.
Don't even try to.
Make
Don't
the
even try to
face.
light it on fire.
Okay.
the party is in the sewers underneath Paris, descending downward and then descending back upward a huge distance. There's one candle illuminating it about halfway through at its lowest point as they continue back toward a portcullis they passed, and we will be right back.
You gotta remember.
My name is Jumnus Dawnflower. I used to be a merchant sailor until I was shipwrecked on a strange island and killed in a sacrificial blood ritual. In the moment between life and death, an otherworldly goddess of light came to me, offering me a second chance at life if I swore to enact her will upon the world. Now I travel with the champions of the sun, looking to right wrongs, vanquish evil, and earn the new life I've been given.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Livia Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman. Banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low I found the champions of the sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the Champions of the Sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I'm Aldrich, and while I grew up an urchin in the narrow confines of Venice, I never seemed to fit in there. Except for this music box, my past is hidden to me. Now north of the Alps, I feel I'm closer to home, wherever that might be. Near the Untersberg mountain, I discovered these intrepid adventurers. Though they're blazing a dangerous path, perhaps they might help me discover who I really am.
I am Mikolash, a monk from Romania, and sometimes too curious for my own good. My scars tell only part of the tale. Having witnessed cannibalism in my village, as a child I fled, never to return. On my own, I stole from others to survive. A monk caught me and offered me a better way, but I abused their kindness. Now I walk alongside the Champions of the Sun. Will they be my own undoing? Or have I finally found the path I was meant for?
I am Borinth, the Cave Bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger, and with the Champions of the Sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
From the kingdom of Aragon, I am Zyman Val. I've ventured forth with few possessions and little coin, save an ancient tomb I searched to decipher. But I've struggled to find clues, and at times, food. While freezing in the Alps, fate crossed my path with a shining night and the Champions of the Sun. Having aided me in a desperate time, they have earned my service and my friendship. Now, using my wizardry, I fight by their side.
I am Edric, and I am from England. I spent most of my youth in the Navy. Climbing the ranks, I was granted land and title. However, I did not fit in. A heretic to most. I fled, leaving my wife and children behind. In a city on mines, I met a group that changed my life forever. The Champions of the Sun. In time, perhaps they might help me reunite with my family.
Welcome back. We rejoined the party underneath the city of Paris, or underneath somewhere around Paris, and in the sewers, and trying to find a big bad evil guy. And we rejoin them in progress here. Guys, you're at this point in this narrow corridor, probably about 10 foot wide. There is some water, but it seems to be draining at the low point in this corridor that you're going back. You turn around and you go back from the door, back down. It descends down again, somewhere between 25 and 50 feet. You get to where the candle is. The Baron reaches up and grabs the candle and snuffs it out, or takes it with him, or something. Takes it with him. He's holding it. It's casting an eerie glow as you move through this corridor. At that point, it starts to rise back up again. It goes quite a distance, much more than what is depicted there, and then you find yourselves eventually back at that point where there was a grate overhead looking into a courtyard where there's the bars that your raven flew through, and then immediately to your right is the portcullis with what you're sure is poison smeared on the bars and rails.
So I will send. We don't hear anything, right?
You don't hear anything at the moment, no.
I'll send my raven back in just to double check as far as he can go, see if there's anyone coming.
He doesn't see anything.
And then I will Misty Step in there. Sorry, guys. I forgot.
45 minutes ago.
I just learned this.
Oh,
just now. I was reading a book.
Yeah.
Baldur casts Misty Step and just magically goes through the portcullis to the other side.
Very disappointed with myself. I'll just roll the gate
He
up.
goes over to the crank and he starts rolling the
Baron's
crank.
on the other side.
The crank, the portcullis slowly raises up. It's surprisingly quiet.
Good construction. It's well made.
Okay. We'll step in with him. Once that door's
Does
open.
it feel like it's free? Like if I let go, it'll just go?
No.
Or is it like it's locking in place?
You could lock it in place. You could lock it open. You see a little handle that kind of clips down.
I'll leave it open, yeah. I'll lock it open.
Okay, so it is locked open.
And we'll go in.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want me to close it.
No, let's go in.
There is probably a nasty monster on the other side. So if we do start fighting, I don't know why I'm going British now. If we start fighting, it may come. But
we are not about such beasts.
If there's
It
a
may help
monster, I guess I'll close it.
Yeah, but then we may have
you
to
weren't
escape.
here. Pooh Master.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
may
just
have
leave
to
it
escape.
open.
Since when do we ever escape?
It may cause commotion if he does come, and we'll just run past it.
Open it is.
Yeah.
We will live with that decision. We move forward.
Or die.
Yeah, I'm walking in. I walked in.
Let's go.
I just like the idea of if we need to escape. When have we ever run? It's fight or die. In we go.
I am not a champion of the sun as long as you. I may run.
I may run.
I'm
the only one left.
I'm with him.
These Generation Zs.
And look at Naldo. He already ran. He's gone. Where is Naldo?
I don't think he was very happy with the poop monsters.
That is the question, isn't it?
He didn't look thrilled about fighting them.
Where is Naldo?
Where's Naldo?
Okay. Yeah, we're in the door.
Okay.
Stepping in.
Being quiet.
You continue to plod onward. The corridor goes straight ahead at this juncture, and it goes on for a couple hundred feet. I think I said earlier, probably 300-ish feet. It presses onward, and then eventually starts to turn to the left. Correction, the right. Oh well. What do you? And You see up ahead a turn to the right. What do you do?
We turn to the right.
You turn to the right. Who's in the front?
We have light going, right? I don't know who's leading.
Yes, you do. You have
We're
light.
Back to the same order?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the same order. So it was Galela, Mattias, Baron, and then Balder.
Okay. Galela, give me Galela, and who's behind Galela?
Mattias.
Mattias. Galela and Mattias, give me dex checks with disadvantage.
Dex with disadvantage. Boy.
Oh boy.
Come on, be a natural 20 because you were on a 20 for some reason.
These poor guys show up to work.
What did I just
in these
say?
conditions.
Oh, disadvantage. Do it again. Do it again.
Come on, 20.
It could happen.
Okay, but I probably did not fail that one.
Not bad though.
A 5.
I'm very Let's see. 20.
A 20.
But a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Awesome.
We can pretend it was a good 20.
Yes.
Huh?
We can pretend it was
Pretend.
a natural 20.
As you come up and you round this corner, you feel something click under your feet on the slosh, and all these spikes come flying forward and just jab right into each of you, slamming into you. You take, Mattias, you take 23 points of piercing damage, and you find yourself stuck on this wall of spikes. Galela, you just jumped away at the last moment, but you still got pricked by some of them. You take 11 points of piercing damage. And you're standing there. Mattias is stuck to these spikes.
We are very sorry, Mattias. We shall see you later. Stick around.
Oh.
Sorry, I just wanted to use the stick around line.
I am getting very tired.
I will
remember.
I will pull more arrows out of people.
Yeah.
You pull.
I try to separate him from the spike trap.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull more arrows out of him. Not arrows, they're not arrows, the spikes. You rip him off of it. Just give me a con save there, Mattias, as he rips you off of these spikes.
More damage.
Are they poison?
I told you to leave him.
Can't leave him here. The spike trap's just part of him now. He just walks around with it.
Didn't you see the end of Green Beret with what's his name? Who's the famous cowboy?
Chuck Norris?
No, cowboy.
John Wayne.
John Wayne, yeah. Remember Green Beret?
Yeah.
The captain. Okay.
26.
26. You manage to pull him off, no problem, and you only take another 6 points of damage there, Mattias, and you are free.
Are you still up? You're muted.
What?
Down to 11, but I'm still awake.
A day.
I think you should be higher than that. You should be around 19-ish, but... Oh, no. I could be mistaken. Never mind. Okay, anyway.
He took a healing potion.
What's been happening to you guys down
Yeah, he took his healing potion. That's the only reason why he's still alive.
here? Better take more healing potions.
We don't have any.
We got one more. Let's do it. Do you want... I just hold up the potion to you. If you want it. This is the last one.
Do you want a healing potion?
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
If no one objects, I will take it.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
I object. Georgie needs it.
Yeah.
Okay, that gives me back up.
Who knows what kind of infection Georgie has at this point? He's been swimming in this filth.
Okay.
You guys press onward.
Galela, next time look for traps.
Don't say anything.
Just think.
Just keep going.
Just think. What would Naldo do?
Keep going carefully.
You keep
Looking out
going.
for
You're
traps.
more cautious now. as you're moving along this rogue's corridor. You continue to move along, and it goes for quite a distance as Baldur's raven recalls, or Baldur recalls from his raven, rather. It continues on. The water is sloshing at your feet. Are you trying to move quietly?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're not.
Everybody roll
Definitely
a
not making
stealth
noise.
check, please.
And we're checking for traps.
Yeah.
And everybody roll an investigation check as well.
That was a bit.
For stealth.
14?
That was a
14?
bit.
It's better than
Investigation.
nothing. Stealth.
Okay, yeah,
Better
it
than
is better
nothing.
than nothing, yeah. And Maddie, as your armor is still dissipated, I'm assuming, so roll yours with straight up as well, your stealth check.
An investigation is a 15.
A 15.
Oh, are we all rolling investigation? or
Yes,
just-
please do.
I rolled
If you're
bad on
investigating,
stealth.
if you are investigating.
Yeah, I
for
was in the
investigation.
front. 16 on investigation and 10 on stealth.
Stealth. You're not, even you notice you're not moving, despite your best effort.
Natural
You're not,
20.
not moving as quietly. Up ahead, you see a little bit of an indentation in the water where it looks like there might be another trap in the floor, but having spotted it, you feel like you could probably move along the edge of the wall to get by it. But it's not marked in any way, shape, or form. So if you were to turn around and run in a panic without marking it some way, you might forget where it is.
Mark it with the candle.
Actually,
Mark it with the candle.
You spray the water?
No, I put the candle. I put
Okay.
the candle right on the floor.
I'll
right
just
there.
let it float in the water.
Well, it
Well,
could probably sit
on the
still.
side,
I mean,
so
it's
we
not.
can see where it is.
Okay. I was gonna
Okay.
try something.
You,
but
okay, go for it. What are you gonna try?
I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
It's okay. Just keep moving. Just keep going. We're good. We got a candle. We got a marker.
I think the
I
candle.
was out of spray paint.
I don't think what I was gonna do is gonna help.
What were you gonna do?
What were you gonna do?
I was just gonna. I'll try. I'll just do a motion with my hands quickly and then do. I'm blanking on what I should try. I'm gonna do a ray of frost on it. See if I could like put a sheet of ice over it. or
Oh,
something.
okay, sure. You cast a small ray of frost, and it kind of shimmers up the wall, and you can see the frost on the wall, kind of marking where it is as well.
And if it gets some of the, because you said there was like some water in there. If it freezes a little bit, then I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. If the water in there freezes a tiny bit.
It freezes, but it doesn't stay frozen. Oops,
Okay.
just one for you. You didn't toss me back the other one. It freezes, but it very quickly dissipates on the water. But it stays on the stones there for like a sheen, kind of like you would see on your car window if you went out on a frosty morning. That frost on the rocks, if you will. Thank you.
Let's go.
You continue to press onward. It goes for quite a distance, and eventually, you can see up ahead. It turns to the left. Everybody, roll me a perception check, please.
19.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
19.
Nice.
Or let's see. Perception. So that's a 29.
A 29. Amazing.
Metal dice are designed to roll low. They never roll.
Metal dice are just.
Well,
They never roll.
I
They don't
end up,
roll.
I end
They
up
flop.
rolling 20s on this sometimes. That's why.
20s
Otherwise,
are nothing.
if it's not 20, it'll apparently right now
I
it's
switched
still
my
rolling
dice
low.
to a blood red.
But it's so pretty. I want to do it.
Baldur, what did you roll?
19.
19. Baldur, here. You all, I think everybody heard, unless I'm mistaken, everybody hears some voices up ahead around the left. And every once in a while, Galela, you from your position, you're slightly farther back. If you guys could move them up, everybody up over here, please. Somebody. Not all the way to that bend yet, but in whatever marching order you're in. Galela, every once in a while on the water, you see a little bit of light sheen across it, as if it was scanning it from beyond, from down toward me. And that light looks like it's coming from a lantern. It's kind of like scanning back and forth across the corridor. Everyone hears. They're not shouting or anything like that, but talking in a normal voice. Some kind of muttering. Baldur, I think you're the only one who speaks French. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The Baron.
The Baron speaks French. The two of you do hear somebody saying, I know. Well, I never heard a child's voice scream, and that does not make any sense to me. Are you sure? I mean, I went down there once, and there was nothing there. Do you want me to go down again and look? No, just stay here. If it's some kind of koi, we'll eventually, they'll eventually come around to us. We're supposed to be on the lookout for those Cretans.
Make the noise again.
Yeah, but I want to see the room so I can send it from.
Well, if one guy comes,
So we're Cretans,
we grab.
are we?
Okay. We can do that if that's what you want, or we can try to get them all at once.
Well, that would be harder.
I just gotta get a peek.
All right, go ahead. If you
Yeah.
want. Do what you want.
Okay. I'm gonna come and I don't have my light up anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna come peek around the corner a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of take a quick little peek into the room, like a real quick
You peek around. Just move his figure up a little ways, please.
Just a quick glance.
I picture that post from when you looked in the guard tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little.
You peek around. You go very, very quietly up to the edge of the corner, and you peek around the edge of the corner, and it goes off into the distance a little bit, and it kind of disappears in the dark. But what distinctly you see is this bullseye lantern just kind of scanning back and forth in your direction. And then off, as you're looking at it, to the left-hand side of the bullseye lantern, there's a little bit of light emanating from inside of a room of some sort, emanating through a door to the left as you're looking at it of the bullseye lantern. You peek, not even your whole head around, just your eye, and then do you pull back or do you stay there?
Nope, just do a quick little peek. Just wanted to get a quick little glance. I wanted to see more of the room shape than anything. Like I wanted to know if it was a hallway.
You think it's a
room.
corridor.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, there is another hallway. Before it looks like it goes to another room. There is a hallway here, but there is some sort of light. I could try to lure them out.
Yeah. See if you can lure one out.
I'll do it again. I'll do another
Make it
another
real
child's voice
quiet.
in the hallway, very quiet, just like hello.
Where is it in relation to?
So I'm gonna try to send it down the hallway.
Down this way?
Yeah. That's where the sound sounds like it's coming from. Sounds like it's coming from this hallway, as if somebody was in somebody was in the hallway.
There is that sound again. Where is it coming from?
We're all gonna brace against.
You
the
hear
wall
some chairs moving and several sets of footsteps sloshing in the water out there.
That child giggling sounds too coming now.
What is that?
As they start coming.
Show yourself. You hear them. There's like scurrying. You see more lights flashing around. Before they were just subtle lights on the water. Now there's distinctly lights flashing off the wall to your right, and the wall directly in front of you, where it bends off to the left-hand side. The lights are flashing back and forth, and you hear them. I see nothing. What do you see? Nothing. What is that noise? It was coming from right here.
I'm gonna take a little peek around the corner again, very quick again, to see if they're in that hallway. If they're standing.
You do see some in that hallway, yes.
All right, I'm gonna cast Cloudkill on them.
That sounds good. What's that?
Oh wait, I gotta get that myself. Sorry. It is. Where is it? This is a big one.
Yes, indeed.
It's gonna hurt them a lot. All right, so they have to make a con save. It's said with a DC of 17.
A DC 17 con save. Okay. I'm going to say, and how big is it?
It is, 20-foot radius.
A 20-foot,
Sphere
it's
of
big.
Poisonous yellow-green fog.
Hang on a second. I think I may even have one of these. Very, very cool.
Nice. Cloudkill.
5d8.
Too bad they're immune to poison. They live in the sewers.
That's true.
They've adapted.
So the nice thing is that it moves 10 feet away from me every turn.
What'd you say? How big of a radius?
20-foot
20
radius.
foot.
20 foot. What is this? 20-foot radius. There you go. So
Yeah.
position that.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that's probably pretty perfect, right where you kind of put it.
Even gets half the room.
Yep. Because they go, it fills in that whole area.
Okay, understood.
And
So
every turn, it moves 10 feet away from me. So it'll continue to move 10 feet down through the corridor into that space.
It moves?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, it continues to move. Roll your damage, please.
Well, I guess you did exactly what you wanted. Now they have to come out.
Yeah. 29 points of poison damage.
29 points, and I'm just gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll. There's 4 in the quarter right now that you see. For initially, I'm just gonna roll it right here. Oops, wrong ones, Tom.
They all failed.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
What are the DC? Those
17.
won't make it. And we'll see here if we can
Almost
reset
made it.
this here again. And no, we can't reset it. 1001, 1002.
Really? You gotta wait for it.
Whoa!
Yes.
And what's the DC?
17.
17. One saved out of the 4. So, if you would, you guys get to help me out by putting the damage on these guys. So,
Okay.
give me 4, and I'm gonna.
How much did they say it was, Ryan? You got a good one. Uh-oh.
You said 29.
29.
Are we just tracking how much damage is done?
Yes, you are.
All right, 29.
I think I broke it. What do we have?
It's a magnet. It just goes on.
So one of them
Oh, I see
takes.
what
Does one
What's
take
the-
half? I guess, or whatever.
What's the point of the extra thing?
In case it goes over
If
100.
you go up into the hundreds.
And then one takes half, right? So
Yes.
what is that? 14?
Okay, and then. Okay, are we good?
You got a 15.
Okay,
and a
I think
29.
it's roll initiative, please.
Where should I keep them?
We'll leave them by you.
All right.
Oh, wherever you want.
Yeah,
As long as you guys got to keep track of it.
Okay.
And announce what you do after, how much damage they're at afterwards.
It's a whopping
22.
6.
A 6.
12.
Somebody take charge of organizing. And my guy, the good guys, roll a 10.
What did you say you were?
12.
And
You heard me,
Matthias?
right?
No. What
No,
were,
say it
where
again,
are you?
Mattias.
22.
22. Go get him, Mattias.
And
Stay out of the
what-
I
cloud.
will.
Just stay out of the cloud.
Opponents.
Don't run into the cloud. Let them come to us.
Whopping 6. That's what you said.
Yeah. Makes it sound
Oh,
better.
the area is heavily obscured as well.
Okay, very cool.
What are the opponents?
10.
Evil.
Evil.
Yeah. What alignment are they? Are they lawful evil or chaotic evil?
Once their turn starts, they gotta roll.
Mattias,
Oh,
you
it's
just
on
saw
start
the
of their
Baron
turn.
cast this sickly.
When they enter it and when they start their turn.
Damn, all right.
Sorry, Tom.
You just saw the Baron cast this sickly green cloud down the hallway in what little light there is. It is up in front of you, and you are not in it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take up a defensive stance just outside the gas.
Okay, understood. You're taking a defensive stance, and you'll hold an action. Kalela, what are you doing?
Okay. I am going to come around the corner. I'm a little far from this. I think I need to be here. And I'm going to extend my hands forward.
Well, let's just make sure you're not going into the cloud.
Oh wait, am I in the fog cloud?
You're not
no,
going into
I think it's a little farther back. Yeah, I'm not going in. And from where they are, I can reach them. So I'm going to extend my hands forward, and they heat up really hot. And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands. It's a 15-foot cone, so it should get. It should get all those people. They have to make a dex save of 13.
A dex save, all four. How far does it go? What's the range on your burning hands?
It is 15 feet, 15-foot cone.
15. So 15 is the max distance it goes? Okay, so you're gonna get that first guy there. He makes it, let me see, he has...
unless I have to go into the cloud, to get more people.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So I'm not gonna do that. I misunderstood. I thought that
they
had...
can't necessarily see us either right now because it is.
So I'm going to... I had my arrow out last from when we were traveling, so I would just shoot my arrow.
Absolutely, shoot away. They're obscured, correct? So the disadvantage to fire away.
Okay. 18.
Oh, easily.
Plus.
Do your damage. We'll just say front guy, Ryan, when you tally up.
Yeah. Do you want him to be the one who didn't save? Because that's the only one that matters. Who saved?
I don't care. You pick. Doesn't matter to me.
We'll do this one. I got front guy and second guy.
Okay.
8 points of damage
I got the 2 back.
on the first arrow.
Okay.
And then I rolled. Yes. And then the second one, I don't know if it hits, it's a 14 too.
A 14. It kind of skims off the side of his leather armor.
I rolled low.
So
I
8
only got
points
one arrow.
more to that one. That's Galela. Anything else?
And then I'm going to just scoot. Right around the corner.
Okay, that is Galela. The Baron is up.
So
your thing goes 10 feet farther down this way, right?
Yes,
something like that.
But the question is, was that door open or closed?
It was open at the moment.
So
yes.
then it would go into that room.
Yep,
as
it
well.
went in like that in the 20-foot radius.
This door right there too.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it went in. It went in. It was there, and then it went there.
It would
right?
also, well, it would go across all the openings. So
Right,
it wouldn't
it
just
did.
pass onward. It would go into this room. I'm saying like, it would continue like. I
You're
guess more
saying
this-
that the cloud would go like this?
A little bit, not as you know what I mean. Like it would more. It would start to move sideways into the room. and
Sure,
down
I'll give you
the way.
that far.
You know.
Okay, cool.
And I'm just gonna let it.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Yeah.
Okay, and they take more damage, right?
Well,
oh,
on
at the
their
start of
turn, they
their
will.
turn.
Yes.
Okay, anything else, Baron?
No.
That is the Baron. Oh, and who? The bad guys are up. Well, I mean, they would normally attack, but I think under the circumstances, they're gonna run. These two are gonna run. They're gonna take their damage and run into this room in here.
So they make
and try
another-
and
they
get
make
out of the
another
cloud.
con save.
And these two are gonna try and run in this direction here.
Okay.
And so they all have to make their saves again,
Yeah,
correct?
yep.
There they
DC
go.
17 con.
Why do I keep doing that, Tom? Someday I'll figure this out. No and no.
How much damage?
So those will be your two guys.
And No and no. They all take damage. All 4.
19 points of poison damage.
19 points.
19.
Oof.
Who has I put? 45. So I'm at 55. And...
He is not looking good, the one at 55. Not at all.
And you said 19, right? Yeah. So...
48. And the other 2 guys are at 48.
Yes, indeed. They are not looking good either. They're at 48. They're definitely not looking good. The one at 55 is looking the worst, though, of them, if you will. That is the opponents for right now. Because all they would realistically do is scurry to get out of the way because they don't know what the heck is going on in this chaotic environment at this given moment. Okay, that is the opponent's Boulder. You are up. What are you doing?
Fireball.
Fireball! Ooh, awesome!
I don't know if he's really fireballing. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know either. Is that what you're doing?
I can't because I can't see. I would if I could see what I was doing. But with the fog cloud there, it's probably not the safest idea. So I guess I'm going to have to just wait it out. I'm not going in the cloud.
No. Just wait it out. Be patient. I'm going to continue to push it down.
I kind of want to...
Somebody's going to come out.
So I kind of want to move... Like, the Baron should be more protected. So he can move back. And I kind of want to just be ready.
Okay, you got it.
Action held, hoping someone is going to come running down the corridor.
Absolutely.
Stance as well, so.
Okay, top of the round. Mattias, you are up. What are you doing?
Okay, so, where are they in relation to me? I can't quite see through the,
You don't see them. You can't see through the green, obscuring cloud that is moving slowly away from you at 10 feet around.
I cast Windbag.
You're around the corner. I mean,
no,
yeah,
you
can't go anywhere unless you want to get hurt.
Let it keep
well,
moving.
then I guess
Let it
I'll
keep moving
swing
into the
around
room.
and take a look because. Oh, well, I'll go forwards. How far away is the cloud right now?
From you, probably about 10, 20, 30, 40 feet. I'm sorry, 5, 10, 15, 25 feet?
You go right
I'll
up to
go
the edge.
forward just outside of it. and
Okay,
take up my
very
stance again.
easily. You can go right up to the outside of it.
All right, you were up here too, Balder, or you were around the corner?
No, I'm right here at the corner.
Okay.
I was waiting for someone to come running through.
Do I see? So I still don't see anything through the cloud.
No, not at all. I mean, it's just complete obscurity.
Okay. Well, I'll hold my action in case something comes through.
Okay, that is Mattias with a held action. Galila, you are up. What are you doing? The Baron is on deck.
So I'm gonna just go around the corner again, behind Mattias, and follow forward slowly as the cloud keeps going forward.
Okay, you're holding an action too, I'm assuming.
I'm
right?
gonna shoot as soon as somebody comes.
Oh, very cool. Okay, that is Galila, the Baron, you are up.
I'm going to come out into the hallway behind all of them and just let it continue to
You
roll its way
continues to
down.
move on another 10 feet farther down the hallway. I'm just wagging it here on my movement. Okay, anything else you're doing, Baron?
No, that's it.
So the Baron, are you out up front with them around the hallway?
I'm gonna come in, like, I'm right on the edge. There's not really enough room. I'll be right next to Balder.
Okay,
basically.
understood, understood.
Yeah. I'm not going too far. But, I just wanted to see how long the duration is. Sorry, 10 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wickedly long.
Yeah, so I can keep.
Oh, it's gonna keep moving
down.
down.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep moving down, no doubt. Okay, that is the Baron. The opponents are up. You hear from the two of you who speak. Well, everyone hears, but the two of you who speak French. Oh merde! This cloud is coming at us. And
Merci.
should we go through the door? Well, the missus will want to know, yes, by all means. And they're like, let us in, let us in, let us in. And
it smells like poo-poo.
and you hear them like choking and gagging at that point. And they're not in the cloud at this moment, but it's gonna. And
Come into the cloud.
they turn and just fire down the hallway. And you've got one of two opponents, 1 through 4, Mattias, 5 and 6, Galela. So they fire down the hallway and they're shooting at. Both of them are shooting at Galela. The 2 arrows coming at Galela with disadvantage as they're shooting through the obscuration. Just, they don't have a chance in heck. Well, maybe they do. Does a 19 hit you? Whack! Of course it hits you. I've got it right here in front of me. A whack, and you take... Huh? You take a whopping...
Oh, shield.
Oh, shield! Whoosh!
Oh, shield!
Oh, shield!
I didn't get...
Awesome!
That's exactly
shield! Whoosh! Whoosh!
She was shocked that it deployed. She's not used to it. She's like, what is that?
Okay, and the other one to see, unless it happens to be, what's your armor class now?
+5 to your AC.
I don't think it has a chance, but a nat 20 might. No, 2 more arrows goes flying past you. Awesome. That is what you see. That is the opponents for right now.
Nice.
That is the opponents. Boulder, you are up.
Again? Ooh, man.
No, it's not that many of us, so it's fast. Yeah,
I want to do something.
Until I get
But I
it.
can't see nothing.
Yes,
So where is the cloud now?
I'm just kind of wagging it here.
Like, can I see the doorway yet? Or is it still in the cloud?
Hang on a second. I'm gonna take that so I can prop this up here a little bit, if that makes sense. You can, not yet.
Okay.
But soon.
The question is, how far down are they? If they're not into the door, eventually the cloud might hit them down there. That's what I'm hoping.
Let's see. I'm just gonna have to hold. I need
You
to
don't
see
wanna go in
something
there.
to hit something.
You don't want to go in there.
Okay, so you're staying just around the bend at this point. That is Boulder. We're at the top of the round. Mattias, several arrows went flying right past you toward Galela. Galela threw up her magical shield and blocked one of them. The other one flew past her.
Seems like the people of
The
Paris
cloud
have
is still
flushed
in
way
front
worse.
of you. You can move forward another 10-ish feet, be just outside of the deadly cloud, or you can hold your position, or you can turn around and run like the true Tangrist Carpathian warrior.
When in Paris, turn around and run.
We would not respect you any less.
Well, maybe a little.
What are you doing?
Mute. You're on mute.
Mute.
You lost your voice. A little bit of the green cloud got into your mouth. It almost tasted like vegetables. You spit it out.
All right, so
Inspiration. For you.
So as far as I can tell, they are not coming through the cloud.
Correct. Well,
They are shooting.
Those gummies ever.
It's pretty poisonous.
Well, I will assume that it is assumed at this point that and I will.
I'll go along with that. That makes sense.
I will continue my advance to just outside the cloud.
Okay, understood. You push forward ever so slightly up again toward the cloud. That is Mattias, and you're holding an action. Galela, you are up. What are you doing?
Well, should I hold my action or just hold for it?
Go for what? Run through it?
Disadvantage. No, shooting like they did.
Oh, can't hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
They're not gonna run through it towards us.
Yeah, you've got
Move up a
the
little,
range,
and
so
then
might
I'm
as well.
going to just try my best and hit somebody.
Sure.
So it's at disadvantage, right? Because I can't see.
Yes, it is. Unless you had some special ability or something like that.
Oh wait, 16. No, 15 to hit.
A 15 with disadvantage. You just have a sense that it connected with flesh.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Okay.
Just heard that classic sound.
Only got one hit.
Come on.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
7 points. Tell me what his total is as you guys do the damage.
We're gonna say
And
it's
that's it.
Yeah,
I
that's it
missed
for
the other
Galela.
We're gonna say it's the same guy, so he's at 62.
62. You hear a thud and a splash in the water.
Nice.
Oh.
That is Galela. The Baron, you are up.
Down.
I'll let the fog cloud.
The fog cloud moves a little further, and you hear a scream as he makes probably his last saving throw. I don't think he would
Shake
make
the
it
table.
either, whether it was an 11 or a 12. It looks cocked, but I don't think he would make it an 11 or a 12.
How does the computer do that?
How does the computer? I don't
How
know.
does it roll a cock die? Come on. Pick a
26
side.
points.
26 points. You hear a gurgle. You hear the sound of vomit and spew. You hear the sound of bodily waste being evacuated from a body and a splash in the water.
He died too?
Huh?
He died too?
Yes.
Okay.
You weren't sure?
Well, it's 60.
You feel a sharp pain in your head.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Anything else, Baron?
I will walk forward, just to be kind of behind the party a little bit more, kind of like right in here. So
Okay.
down to like,
So these guys are gone?
yeah.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Or you don't know that, but yes, they are. Yeah, well, you would know that. Okay.
That'll be.
That is the Baron. The opponents are up. You don't see anything at the moment.
No, just two guys in there. At least we know they ran into another room.
Yes.
That is the Baron. The opponents are standing by. Boulder, you are up. Mattias, you are on deck.
All right, I will.
Mess him up, Balder. Go get him.
What do I see in the room?
You move forward 30 feet. You see in the room a bunch of guys hunkered down behind some barricades and so forth. Back here, standing around, waiting. And when they do, they unleash a slew of arrows at you. Well, these two can't see you just yet.
Well, I also cast Fireball.
Oh, awesome! Bazoom! I'm just going to move this over here, okay? You know that it's going to...
Yeah. Well, we'll know if there's any magical items left in the room because that'll be the only things left in the room are little magical rings sitting on the foot. Everything else is ash.
And you're
well, I have two of the guys
okay,
already
you're gonna
took
need a
48.
third one.
There's a third one.
You're the third one who's uninjured at this moment.
8d6?
Yeah. I got 10, 15.
Brian has a very distinct dice rolling style.
15 plus
Brian's style.
10 is 25 plus 6 is 31.
31
So
points
17,
of damage.
Well, 17 dex.
17 dex
Or they
save.
take
1, 2,
half.
3, 4, 5, 6 guys need to make it. 17 dex. And where are we here? They're plus 5. 1 makes it. And reset. Somebody count to 5 for me.
Okay.
5.
1 made it, 1 failed.
Okay, so I'm gonna say So.
Another made it, another failed. 2 saves, 2 fails. And the last 2. Whoosh.
So 2 of them took.
And both made it. So 4 save, 2 fails.
So.
So
already took damage.
Yep.
So we'll say one took 31 points of damage to the fireball. Another one is now at 79 points of damage.
That one just incinerates.
And then, so half, right, is...
The fire laces around the room, catching small objects on fire as well. Whoosh.
Alright, and then I got
So
3.
the other guy's at took 64 points of damage.
Whoosh! Another
Alright, so
one
2
is
of them are dead.
incinerated. Whoosh!
2 are dead.
And
And
then
one
my
of them took
3,
31.
my 3 are at 15 or 16? 16, right? Round up?
I think you round down.
Yeah, 15. So I got 3 at 15.
Awesome! That is incredible, incredible. That is
Now
Balder.
they still hit me though, right? It's a reaction for they're holding their action, right?
Oh yeah, okay, so they get to fire away.
Yeah, we gotta play it fair.
So six arrows coming at you.
They get to shoot.
Yeah, not that it's gonna matter, but 6 arrows coming at you. Yeah, maybe. What am I doing? Wrong die. There we go.
That's a miss.
The first 2, a natural 20 and a hit. Oh well, a 21. A 21.
I will shield from
Whoosh, shield.
Okay, so no
the
critical
natural
hit?
20. The 20 goes through. Natural
Yeah,
30
20 goes through.
Natural 20 always goes through.
Oh,
A
really?
natural
You can
20.
shield?
Maximum.
Oh, I didn't know.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow. Oh, Lord.
It's all good.
I know.
Are we good?
Yeah.
So the shield goes up and blocks the first one there. The other one goes through, and you take maximum damage to the leg. You lose 10 feet off of your movement as this arrow slams into your leg.
Right into my knee.
And give me a con saving throw as well.
27.
27. You take 7 points of piercing damage. You feel a little poison race through your body, but you seem to shake it off. Nice. The next 2 arrows coming at you, I think they've got, but you've got your armor up at this point. So the only thing that's probably a 24 with the shield that still wouldn't do it, and the last 2. So the only thing that can get through is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Give me a drum roll, please. 2 20s. No.
That was an epic. That was an epic dice roll. Though.
Yes, it
just,
was.
Like, flew.
It was. These arrows go flying by you. Some of them probably slammed into your shield.
It's like as I'm casting fireballs, like flying by. Like, holy crap!
That is Balder. We're back at the top of the round. Mattias, you are up. Balder just threw a fireball into this room, and arrows came flying out of it. You've got about 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to the door. You could move in another 10. You could go to the door and then in 10 feet, or you probably would not be at an opponent, but you could then hold an action, dodge, or
demand they come out here and fight you like a man.
Else.
That's what Naldo.
What are you doing?
Run up to the door and stand partially in it, partially next to it.
Understood. You're
all the way in at
partially
this
in it
point.
and partially next to it.
Let's go all the way in.
Okay,
no
that is Mattias. Galela, you are up. What are you doing?
Going up to the door. No.
And report to your supervisor.
Literally, that's what I come here to do. I can't get to everybody and still hit. So I'm just gonna do my arrow. 14 plus 7.
14 plus 7 slams into him. You hit him.
Ooh, I'm really well on this last one. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Ooh, that one does not hit.
Okay, somebody
That's
calculate.
Like a 10. That's an 8 to 10 to hit.
The one that I have, or you want to take it off one of yours?
No, there's only there's 4, right?
Yes. How many do you have?
3.
You have 3. I have 1 left.
How much?
8.
8.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Pull a critical card.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
There you go.
The attack causes the maximum damage allowed for your weapon. So 9 points of damage for my arrows.
9 more.
And the target suffers from internal injuries. No saving throw. So it has to take an additional 1d8 hit points of damage per round.
Oof.
Until healed.
Nice. Cool.
So another 1d8. 3.
Does he have to save?
Nope. No saving throw.
He has to be healed. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Okay, so an additional 3 points of damage. And
Nice.
that's
35. And I'm counting it as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Trusting you.
Which one's
Do what you think is
You
right.
can have the guy in the corner there.
Okay.
All good.
Just tell me when.
That is Balder.
I'm gonna
sorry,
slide
Galela.
to the. Can you just move me over from being directly
Yeah.
in the? Yeah.
Taking some cover.
I don't know if this will reach.
I don't think you're showing the camera anyway.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You know what? Because I'm using the swamp look.
Yeah, no, it looks cool.
Yeah. So every once in a while, I just got to go to. No, I don't have it on here. Oh well. Oh good. Got it. Trade-offs. There you go. Something I got to figure out. Where are we? That was Galela. The Baron, you are up.
more
and
pages.
the opponents are on deck, followed by
More pages
Balder.
in the streaming software. More. 600 pages to flip through.
I'm gonna just go right kind of
Screw up.
besides Balder and look down into the room, and I will cast Chill Touch on the 2 guys here that I can see.
Nice.
So that is. Oh, I gotta roll the hit. Plus 9. I like the red die now. Natural 20.
Oh, it's contagious.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I do. I do a critical hit for this, even though it's a spell, right?
Sure.
38. Triple damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, the ice goes flying across the room and just completely enwraps him.
11. So 33 points of necrotic damage.
33. He literally standing there freezes into a stone and then just kind of crumples away
it's 2 of
as
them.
if somebody smashed ice.
1, 2, 3.
So 33. So those 2.
Okay, so we got one at 48, and the other one is
The other one,
ice statue.
he's covered. The second one is covered with like a layer of frost, as if you went out to the car and he's just like shivering as he's standing there.
Okay.
That is the Baron.
That's
Anything
my
else,
turn.
Baron?
Nope.
The opponent's the frozen guy. I'm gonna say he's got disadvantage. Well, does he have anybody? He's got disadvantage. He's just shivering so much, but he's gonna fire away at you. Ooh, and a natural what? Oh, almost a natural one. Almost a natural one. But the shot manages to go wide. This guy will come up next to him and fire away. And this guy over here, he will do an object interaction with something. And what does he do? He goes over to, I think you guys all know what he's going to do. Where is it here, Tom? There it is.
Ring a bell.
You know, technology.
Yeah.
He rings the bell, and then he fires at. He fires.
Runs right through my fog cloud. My fog cloud.
He fires at the other one.
Down the hall.
The only one he can see right now is the Baron. The Baron. A 15.
So that is my AC.
An arrow comes piercing into you. You take.
Right next to Mattias?
You take.
I think he used all his movement to get to that.
I don't think you're within 5 feet.
Okay.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
So he had to be.
Okay, that is the good guys. And Balder, you are up.
I saved my
Oh, that's right. Thank you for doing it. You have a concentration. Concentrate. Also make a
fog
con save too, please. Thank you for the reminder.
I rolled a 16.
A 16.
Oh, I gotta check my.
What's your?
+2. So
+2.
Yeah,
You feel some poison racing through you, and you shake it off. Okay, that is the opponent's. Boulder, you are up.
I kind of want to run in there.
Go, chase it down.
I'm gonna do it.
Would it be anybody but Boulder?
Yeah.
I mean, only.
Smash it in his face.
It's just that the hammer is just gonna start lighting up with lightning. And I'm gonna run in. I'm gonna take out the first guy. Hopefully, he's got a lot of damage on him. Let's go. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Pull a fumble card.
I will use a coin for that.
You'll use a token. Okay, understood.
I have him. Just a second.
Here,
20.
Okay.
24.
A 24 obviously slams into him. You feel bone getting crushed underneath.
Squishy. We've got 9 fire damage, and then what is it? Yeah, 9 fire damage and then 16 regular damage to him, and then another 8 fire damage to the guy next to him.
Okay, you've got the numbers there, and that should be the Balder, right?
Yeah.
And Mattias, you are up.
I got one more hit as my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
And that's a 28 to hit.
A 28 obviously crushes more bone.
And 14 damage to the guy in front of me. Which puts him at over 60.
60, he goes down under the crushing blows.
And then the other guy, and I'll do the other guy. He'll get 8 fire. So I'm good.
You're good. That is the Balder. Mattias, you are up.
You're on mute.
Alright, so from my current position, what can I see?
Somebody else explain it to him.
If you go down the hallway to the doorway, you can see Balder's fighting some gentlemen in the room, right in there. They also rang the bell, so we know that it's possible that some other guys are coming our way. So I would say your options are either attack the guys in the room, or you can move down the hallway further. Down the hallway in the direction that the other guys ran to. We know they died, but my Cloudkill is still down that hallway somewhere. Moves 10 feet around.
Well, for now, I'll assist Balder, just to make sure we don't have to deal with another.
The good old days.
Yep.
Bring it home, Mattias.
Just a good old boy.
Thus it is. Thus it always will be.
Just playing.
What does that mean?
I picture like the Watchmen, just playing very calming music as we're just beating everybody.
Yeah. Okay, that is.
I will charge the nearest of the enemies.
You can't fit with your flag though. He's in.
How many are left in there?
2. I got the guy on the left.
Okay. I got the guy on the right.
Okay.
My first 2 attacks are a 26 and a 21.
Both just slice through this guy. You feel your sword cutting through the leather, cutting into flesh and bone. Roll your damage.
Combined, my damage is, let's see, 8 plus 8 is 24.
Whoosh! I'm pretty sure he goes down.
47.
Oh no, he's still up. He's hanging on.
Oh,
he's
that
like,
guy wasn't hurt.
I can kick you. I'll bite you.
24 on my 3rd attack.
You hit again. You sliced into him as he's part of his jaw goes away this time.
That's the best you got.
And that's an 11 on damage.
I think he's hanging on, not by much.
58.
He's hanging on, and he's like, "Is that the best you got?" He says to you in French, which you don't understand. He says, "I
Bonus
spit
attack.
on you.
Hit him with the palm.
I spit on you.
Hit him with the butt of your
You, Carpathian, you."
Begone, I shall taunt you a second time.
Yes.
I'm sure I'll be very insulted.
Your
about
mother
saying
smells
anything
like
you say.
elderberries and you sleep in your urine. Anyway, or something like that. Okay, is that it for Mattias?
Yep.
Okay, that is Mattias. Galila, you are up.
They rung the bell.
Smack the bell out of his hands.
I think you killed the one that rung the bell.
Oh, is he the one that was ringing the bell?
He deserved it.
His
Do I hear anyone really quickly, like coming from that direction? From the bell ring?
You don't at the moment.
Should I hold my action until somebody pops up?
Oh no, they're scared. They heard the bell and they're like, we gotta go, they're here. They're making a break for it.
You guys feel like y'all have this. I don't want to. Okay. I'm going to hold my action and try to take care of whoever comes around that hallway.
Okay, understood. That is
So are you gonna like,
held
are you
action.
hiding like behind the,
Yes, I'm going to like.
take cover behind the corner? And the door?
Yes. Thank you.
So she's like behind the door?
And I'm just like ready.
The Baron is up.
Okay. My Cloudkill is still active.
Yes, it
Down
is.
somewhere.
It's still very
so
active.
I'm gonna look into that room and I will cast Chill Touch at the last two guys. 19 to hit.
The ice wraps around them completely.
Oh, that was a horrible roll. That's 2 points of necrotic.
2 points. One goes.
Of course.
He
Enough.
freezes solid and then just collapses like a bunch of ice crystals
Just
to
enough.
the ground.
Yeah. And the other one's at 30, has 33 damage. to him
And
now.
okay, anything else, Baron?
No, I will kind of walk a little bit forward down the hallway, just a tiny bit, and turn and look down that hallway and see if I see anything else.
He says, you have obviously defeated me. Yes. What do you say? I depart and I tell you where the missus is.
Sure.
Let me back out slightly so that I
Well, tell
may
us where
depart.
she is.
You will let me leave.
Of
On your
course.
honor.
Man of my
as a
word.
warrior.
Man of my word.
A man who speaks French. She is through that door.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay?
Okay.
And he turns.
If he goes to
Do
walk
not
past
think
me,
so.
I'll
You
just do
must
sentinel.
open- Oh, you're gonna kill him. All right, do it.
Okay, good.
Sentinel. And we got a 27 to hit.
Oh, you wow!
15 damage.
15 damage. And he's pinned there next to you. That is the opponent's Boulder. You are now up.
Now finish
He's
him
like,
off. Finish him
I thought
off.
you were going to let me go.
Finish him off with a 28. Fit 13 damage.
He goes.
Yep, that's it.
He goes down in a puddle of hammered blood. He just gets pounded. What are you guys doing?
When I'm speaking French, I don't have to tell the truth. Man of my word in English.
French is the language of liars. We'll check this room out.
Yeah,
see
we're
if there's
gonna
anything in this room.
we're gonna check these bodies. We need some more health potions.
You check around.
Yeah.
You search around and you find another 140 gold because they all had the exact amount of pay that week.
Oh, they all got
They got
today's
paid.
payday.
They all got
They
paid.
all got the
We
same.
didn't even let
pay.
them go spend it in the bar yet.
I'm gonna take one of their hands and make them sign his name on the back of the check.
His name on the back. It was in cash. They were
Yeah.
paid in
Oh,
cash.
right.
So they were paid in cash. And that's what you guys find. You find some crossbows, some scimitars, which are not of great value at the moment. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue to walk down that hallway.
The missus.
Yeah. Keep
Oh,
walking down
he
the
gave me
hallway.
some very useful information. She's behind that door.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Let us continue.
You're on mute, Marius.
Well, that's convenient.
Boy, you turn and go back out down the hall. It takes a good solid 10 minutes for the green cloud, or what's left of the 10 minutes, because I think probably only less than a minute has gone by.
There's just a few bodies in there that we didn't know about.
Was there water? I thought we heard there splashing into the water on the floor. They weren't falling off any edges into the water, right? Okay.
Correct.
I forgot there were like there's water on the ground.
So you don't wade through the green cloud, do you?
No. I mean, I can drop concentration on it too. Like.
So do you?
She's in there.
But if it's going to take us that long to walk down the hallway,
Well, how
I don't know how
much-
far
wait,
it
how
is.
much
Yeah, I like the way
Is
you
it
said it.
full
We
cloud?
just kind of let it dissipate as we walk down.
Yeah.
It is 300 feet.
We just look cool walking slowly down the corridor with fog cloud going every 10.
Okay. Very cool. It's very epic as you move forward. This cloud.
The cloud dissipates and it's just all of us standing there, ready to go.
And I take out my weapon and I go, do. Ray, Egon. Oh no, never mind. Forget it. Ghostbusters moments. Come on.
I don't know. I've only seen that movie once.
What? That's crazy. That blows my mind away.
You press onward through the sloshing water, the sound echoing off the walls. The green cloud dissipates in front of you, the eerie glow of your hand and your candle burning, just kind of moving forward through this corridor. You step over two dead bodies. The mucus coming out of their noses, emanating from their ears, and the vomit spewing from their mouth, green from having been poisoned by the cloud. You come across 3 more that have been poisoned by the cloud that went down. 5 dead in there. Eventually, you approach a door. A large wooden door. Boulder, how many hit points are you at?
We are at a astounding 110.
110.
I'm ready.
Galela, how many are you at?
46.
46. The Baron, how many are you at?
40.
40. Mattias, how many hit points are you at?
19, right?
Well, he's figuring that out. We'll go through spells here. Boulder, what do you have remaining?
Sorry, did you ask me something?
How many hit points
We have
are you at?
3 first levels, 2 seconds.
I'm still at 18.
1/3.
18. On Mattias.
Galela, how many spells are you at?
I have 2. Let me just. I only have 2 level 1s left.
2 level 1. Baron, how many spells are you at?
I have 1/3 level spell.
1/3 level spell. Which spell level is Cloudkill?
5th. Because I leveled.
Oh, that's right.
So I got an extra 5th level
Yeah,
spell.
you know, you guys gotta help me out and send me your spells. You know? Yeah, pretty cool. It would be pretty cool if you could. Okay, awesome, guys. Standing in front of a door. Battered. Beaten. Low on hit points, some of you. Low on spells, others. Do you reach up and grab the doorknob? Passing 2 exits. At least 2 exits. Do you reach up and grab the doorknob?
I knock.
Passing a potential long rest.
This is
We
our
say,
chance. This is
Screw
our
it.
chance."
Screw it. We don't need a long rest.
We're gonna come back a week
We're
later?
gonna do this.
Is that what you want to do?
We're gonna do it.
You guys want to come
We're
back?
gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
Death be damned.
I'm just saying, we can leave and come back a week later and do this all over again.
If they come out and see all these dead bodies, they might leave themselves.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna just.
You think they'll just patiently wait for us?
Are you grabbing it? Who's up front?
No, I just.
Who's up front?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You knock. Bang.
Mrs.
Bang.
We have come a very long way to speak with you. Please let an old man in. We just want to talk. We have gone through many of your men unnecessarily. We just want to come in and speak with you.
The door shimmers around the edges, just kind of glowing, if you will, and the door slowly opens. She says, by all means, come in.
Thank you. I'm very tired. If we could perhaps have a seat and talk.
I don't think there'll be much talk after I monologue. To be continued.
Oh, man. 1, 2.
Huh?
No, nothing.
You guys having a good time?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All prepared to die? Huzzah! The good guys win at last! Good guys win! I've been looking for a win! Okay! And you guys are giving it to me! I love it! Damn! Go past those exits! I love it! You guys are awesome! High fives all around!
Yeah!
High fives! High fives, Medius! I get to TPK the party! I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Let's go around the table. What was your highlight, Mattias?
I feel like she's.
I'm joking, guys. You might live.
I just don't know what else, you know.
What else to do?
You say, as DM, you say.
Matthias is gone.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, Mattias. What was your highlight?
Honestly, your enthusiasm there has killed me for the night.
Okay. Well, not literally yet. You're at,
literally.
but you're at 18 hit points.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. The enthusiasm. I'm glad. 2,500 experience points. Boss, 2,500. Brian, what was your highlight?
I had 2 highlights. One of them was towards the beginning, and one of them was at the very end. Hearing from Ghazi, that was cool. I love Ghazi's voice, and I love whenever he pops in. That was a lot of fun. That was cool. And I like the way that the session's ending. I like the shimmering door, and I like that.
Cool.
Like the whoever we've been trying to get to is right behind that door.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's very
That's
cool.
Very cool. Yeah, I like that very much.
That's awesome. I'm glad you liked it. 4,500 experience points.
Now die!
Zubeda, what was your highlight?
I really loved that cloud.
That was pretty cool.
That was really like the visuals for me this session were like really crisp.
Yeah, that was very cool. That was wickedly cool, Brian.
And I think being in front this time is although it's by default because of Naldo, it's not here. But I think it's kind of fueling her going forward to meet whoever this mistress is.
Sure.
To find out what the heck.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad you liked it. Awesome. 4,000 experience points. Awesome. You're getting pretty close. You're like 6,000 away. Awesome. Terrific stuff. Ryan, what was your highlight?
I definitely liked hearing from Ghazi. I thought that was cool. So it kind of to let us know that we're like screwing his plans up. I know I wasn't there for what we screwed up, but it was cool to hear from him. And then forgetting Misty Step was just funny.
Come on.
It's like I like all the spells I use all the time, and I'm like going through my list. How can we get through this door? And then I like,
you know what I
totally
forgot?
space on the fact that I have
every
that.
single one of those guys had uncanny dodge, and yeah. So I get it. You know, every single one had.
Oh yeah, that complicates a lot.
Cunning
of
action,
Yeah, and they're all rogues.
a bonus action. Single one had evasion, and every single one had
sneak attack.
So they should have taken half damage from spells requiring a dex save.
Or no damage.
And those,
if they
no
save.
damage if they did save.
Yeah.
So, which is all good. I would never retcon it. I won't retcon anything for you. I won't retcon anything for me. But
they would
at
not
the
have
same
went down
time,
as fast.
when you say you forget stuff, dude, where do you want me to start?
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, where would I
But
even
doors,
start?
Tom. I mean, doors are like the bane of Dungeons and Dragons players. Like getting through that door. How many times? My very first game at this table, we struggled to get through a door. It was in some dungeon in
that's just a
Constantinople, and we struggled
That's just
for
a
half the
D&D
night
thing.
getting through the door. My first game. So yeah, that's just like a like a Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
think I remember the exact situation
Also,
you're discussing.
It was in like a dungeon or
very,
something.
very early in the game, we didn't have a rogue, and we just tried to beat down every door.
Yes, we did.
And like giant oak doors with like 100 HP, and we're like, I could probably knock this down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took a while.
Oh, man,
I'm sure I could knock this down with enough time.
Level 2s. Goom, goom, just hitting the door.
Well, very, very cool. I'm glad. Anything else, Ryan?
No, it was
That
very
was
fun.
awesome.
Very fun.
2,500 experience points. Very, very cool. Guys, I had a good time. You always surprise me. And I know Brian's going to say, what do you mean? You always surprise me. You always surprise me.
You did. You gave us a way out. And
I gave you...
and we didn't take
discussed
it.
One, 2, 3, 4. 4 ways out. Okay? So, all good. Hey, I had a good time. You know what? I don't write the story. You guys write the story. I create the challenges. What you choose to do with them. Sometimes my challenges are a lot. Sometimes they're a little. Actually, they're never a little. I don't believe in a little. They're a lot. And then sometimes they're more than a lot. But that's cool. What you guys choose to do is entirely up to you. Guys, I had a good time. Reiner, I hope school continues to go well. I hope you can join us again in 2 weeks. Thank you for being here. Brian, thank you for making the trek.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Wickedly cool with the Cloudkill. I love the way you play
That was
the
awesome.
Baron. I love the way you play it in character. I think it is cool. You're a great role player in that respect.
Cool, thank you.
Zubeda, I was a little worried you weren't going to make it, so we kind of held off. I wasn't going to run a game. I'm not going to run a game with less than 4 players at the table, and so I was like a little concerned. I was like, what are we going to do here? Because I think it probably would have been very, very difficult. And plus, I think not that it's your story, it's the party's story, but I think you're this one's kind of woven more around you. And if so, you weren't going to be here. I was like,
That's right.
I might have had to adjust fire. So I appreciate you making the trek here. Ryan, I mean, wickedly cool with the fireball, wickedly cool with just bashing stuff. Just absolutely incredible. Great
I haven't
stuff.
got to use fireball yet.
Oh, that was like
was fun.
between the Cloudkill. It would almost have been even cooler if the Cloudkill and the fireball had overlapped, and that would have been
Cloudkill catch fire.
It would just
Fire kill.
wickedly, wickedly awesome, guys. I had a great time. Awesome
Yes,
stuff.
it was cool. Very fun.
Very, very fun. Where are we here?
It's always a good time.
Awesome. Thank you for watching Seven-Sided Die's Carpathian Adventure. Again, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects. That's www.syrinscape.com. Thank you, artists Yenu and Suki Noir, for the terrific character art. Please patronize them via the @Yenu Draws on Instagram, @Yenu on Tumblr and Twitter, and patronize Suki Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment in the Twitch chat room, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on YouTube. While we do this strictly for fun, please let us know how we might improve the stream. Lastly, please follow on Twitch and on Instagram. Please like on Facebook and on YouTube, and please subscribe on YouTube. Always remember, in the Carpathian Adventure, the journey is the destination. And even if it ends in 2 weeks, we'll be here. So for now, thank you for watching. Roll a 7-sided die and have a good night.
Play some Dungeons and Dragons!